Start recording. Hello, hello.
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 What's all this then?
Hello.
Transition. There we are. This should
Hello, damn
be
you.
it. I have to figure out how to get that working again later.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Is that real good or?
Good talk, boys.
All right. So we saw the showcase. We learned that there is some ratty equipment in Precinct 7.
You're not the DM. Stop giving the recap.
No, no, this is correct.
Um,
I will halt you if you say something stupid.
I'm
Minoko and
Wait a
Norvin found a illusion of a dead rat in the
yeah,
sewers.
Norvin found the rat illusion coin.
Yes, I found it.
Totally.
Hinako did. Hinako and Norvin did. Is it the next day? Or
We can proceed to the next day unless anyone else has any other business they need to take care of before then.
Nah.
not
Last I remember,
really?
Sinbad was off. He was shirtless in the waiting area. I don't know. I think Jackson, Sinbad, Leona. No, wait. After that, then they met up with the group. That's right.
Right.
So they're in their hotel room or something. I think.
Pretty sure we all came back to the hotel room and I showed you the coin and pretty much we said see you next day or something, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that sounds about right.
And I
All
believe
right.
we said we were going to skip the race because I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's
Who won?
that's it. Morning headlines read. Eddie Ben Naya wins the Underdark Grand Prix. Only 13,064 residents suffering hearing damage.
That sounds about right.
Do not hold your races in a cave. This is an all-time low for the event.
Oh no.
Oh
That's
boy.
the all-time low.
Oh, I get it. Do you get it? Because
All-time.
it's underground, so it's an all-time low.
That's what I. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I was explaining your joke, Red.
That wasn't the joke.
No, it's an all-time low of hearing loss.
Oh. Oh, that's the joke. Oh. Fair enough. All right. So yeah. We'll wake up. Get dressed. Head downstairs. Head out to get some breakfast.
Suppose Sinbad will do the same. Good morning.
Morning,
Jesus.
Sinbad. Leona will look over. I presume Hinako and Norvin are there as well.
I'm probably somewhere outside fixing up my morning routines.
All right.
Not choking on a piece of throat apple.
I am
All right.
staying muted mostly until I am done making noises.
All right.
The foxiest cough.
The foxiest of coughs. Uh, uh, we have what, like a day or two before everything's packed up and we're ready to head on to Cullenbow?
C.
All right. Leona will suggest that we look into this precinct number 7, see if we can't perhaps gain some insights into what the Shirtikuan might be up to.
That sounds like a good idea.
Leona
am curious.
looks out the window to wait to see when Hinako will be finishing up.
I'd probably be already close to finishing by the time you get down anyway. So
All right.
I
What were you saying, Sinbad?
I am curious at what these down under rats are planning.
Uh, Probably something no good, based on our interactions with them thus far.
The
They
down,
had
the down under rats. You know, I didn't picture them with Australian accents, but now that you brought it up,
nod, realizing the whole time they've had Australian accents. The the last, barring the altercation you were involved in, the last interaction we had with them, would that have been the earthquake shaker machine?
I believe so. Apart from the whole thing with pit stops.
Yeah, but Sinbad was there for that. Leona doesn't have to explain it.
It-
Yes, they were attempting to use some sort of device to cause a collapse on the city hall.
That was interesting.
Hmm.
From what we discovered, they've gotten these wrist-mounted electrical things, as well as looking through my stuff.
Some sort of
Some
smart
smart
homing
rifle.
bullet. Yes, these magic missile-esque bullet shooting guns.
Ah, Inoko. Good morning.
good morning.
So,
We were
our
just
plan. Go ahead.
we were just thinking about heading up to Precinct 7 in Horizon. Apparently there is some uh potential of them having some Shirtikuan technology there.
All right, that is what we were going to do, isn't it?
Yes. We have some time before we'll need to head to Kalambao, so I suggest we take opportunity of that and investigate.
I mean, I'm always ready to head off to the next location, but just saying, I'm always prepared.
Leona will nod. Wild, are you still quiet?
Learn everything we can as soon as we can.
Yeah.
I
Right then.
cannot argue with his
Let's
reasoning.
Thank you, thank you, Wild. Your directness is refreshing.
right
Time is a
then.
resource that shouldn't be wasted.
Let's
Yes.
head on
Well,
to
just while just lizard one up into one of those hand trolleys and just scoot, scoot, scoot.
Picks up the party, leaves.
Ah,
Leona nods. Let's let's head down to Precinct 7 then.
Let's walk while we talk, so that way we're talking while we're walking.
Yep.
I believe I am being picked up.
Lift.
I have no choice in
Nor,
this.
Norrin just carries everyone.
Like a cartoon, they have the art for everyone standing together, and then I just pick that up.
I'm gonna pick up the road. All right, onwards.
All right.
Norvin employs one of his patented screen transition teleportation techniques.
So what are we going to say to these guards to let us have a look at their evidence lockers?
That's your job.
Actually, I think that's my job as the militia.
Oh, right,
Trained
you've been
militia.
working with the guards here, haven't you? Perfect.
So yes, I will be speaking with them. I suppose I am
Alright.
the what's that called? I can't get my head around the word. Damn words.
Li- liaison, perhaps?
Is that a word?
It is.
That is a word.
Is
It
that the
is.
word?
I don't know what the word is, so I'm just proposing words.
What are you trying to describe?
The one doing the speaking.
Oh, the lead.
The speaker.
The face.
Probably just taking the lead.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just keep it to that. Yeah, I'll be the one taking the lead in this case.
All right then. I'll leave it in your hands, Hinoka.
Oh boy, I might just turn it into charcoal. And I
Please don't.
believe there's food coming. Hold on a moment.
The party rolls up into precinct 7. Hinako munching a burrito.
Where'd you get that?
Okay, I'll be the one in charge. I gotta go.
Fucking leaves.
I mean, you have you said you had experience with the Shirtikuan underpirates before, and you have
What timing?
a
Of course we
distilled.
decide to eat now, and it's something that they can't just bring upstairs.
Mm, yes, we've dealt
I'll
with
be
the
AFK for a bit.
Shitikuans before.
That was me making fun of Wisp. I'll take the lead. I need to go now. My people need me.
But
I'll fix
you have
this.
sort of
Goodbye, friends.
you have like a sort of official degree or title, do you not? Can you not
Hmm.
claim it as part of an investigation?
I suppose I could. The question is if the Horizon will. Well, I suppose that could work. I can just say we're looking into some going-ons on behalf of Marenhoff, and we'd like to have a quick look at some of the evidence lockers in here.
If Thibin were still here, out of character, kick down the door. Diplomatic immunity.
Kick down
Oh,
the door and scream diplomatic immunity. Well, I
I do
mean,
not.
that's
I
an
don't.
option, but let's try to avoid that one, please.
I don't think the diplomatic
You can,
immunity spread covers Sinbad.
Flinger. You very clearly have not seen Lethal Weapon 2.
No.
You can shoot a cop and say diplomatic immunity.
Who was the
Apparently.
one guy in the Phoenix Wright spinoff where you play as Edgeworth, where the entire reason he isn't just immediately guilty is because diplomatic immunity.
I thought. Are we sure that are sure that was diplomatic immunity, not because he was a big police boy?
No, there was a guy who was like a diplomat for another country or something.
No,
Either way,
he very obviously did the crime, but on the other hand,
But
he's
we can't do shit about it because
but on the other hand, he's from Curacao. So what can you do?
just as we wait for Wisp.
yeah.
The old guy, I think it was like a war veteran or something as well.
Alrighty. Oh, actually, Red. What sort of fashion is all the rage in Calimbao?
Hum. Look, I know you have a propensity to draw your female characters in salacious outfits, so I'm trying to veer away from that.
I'm fine. I don't like whatever. Like I went with Leona's Underdark outfit because we said it's basically because we realized the Underdark is fucking hot down there, so people tend to. It's
Quercus Alba, the ambassador of the fictional country of Alabast, and whose quote on the Ace Attorney wiki is, "The arm of the law is powerless before me."
um yeah yeah.
That's who I was thinking of.
And what's his name again? I want to see if I can't find the pun.
Quercus Alba. Quercus Alba.
What country?
Alabast.
It's a fictional country. They made it up for the game.
The Kingdom of Alabast.
I've heard that before.
A country
So
known for having the strictest immigration policy in the world.
Gold.
Hmm.
Gold. This is a small municipality stroke tax haven with like a population of 9.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
I was
fancy
right, but
people.
he was a
It's
general.
all. It's also right next to a volcano. So use your imagination.
What do you want, Leona, in a grass skirt and a coconut bra?
No. It's typically it is going to be a bit on the warmer end though. The volcano is dormant. It has been dormant for. Wait, what the fuck am I telling you this? World geography.
All right. One geography.
I have
Coming right
local.
on.
Volcanoes are not local to the Underdark, sir. You would all be in massive amounts of trouble if it was.
Geography. No, she has no
Well,
fucking clue.
Leona, a volcano is like a mountain, but with the top cut off, with glowy orange liquid in it that sometimes goes doot.
Of course.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yes.
Can just
But
turn
it,
to
Dude,
Leona.
do-do-do-do-do.
but it's
You
one.
look.
Oh, I'm just
You look
thinking
deep
of
in
what
thoughts.
sort of. I'm just thinking of what sort of outfit to pick up for my trip for when we make it to Calimbao. I try to stay abreast of the local trends in fashion wherever we're visiting.
Sinbad just
Just a
looks her up and down.
solid gold outfit. Just what's the most
fucking Iron Man outfit but
ridiculous
made of
thing?
gold.
What's the most ridiculous possible outfit?
The Princess Leia sleeve Kaney.
Why would you do this? You know he's going to draw that.
I am not actually going to draw.
You asked and I answered.
Anyhow, I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
Do not ask questions you aren't prepared to hear the answers to.
But are you prepared?
Oh hey, my
apparently-
driver's license just came in.
He apparently wasn't.
Alrighty. So Leona puts aside her thoughts about what should I get for when we go to Kalimdao, and as we approach the station, the precinct. All right.
I have a driver's license again.
I got my driver's license.
I will march up to the precinct and head inside, I suppose.
Just
I thought
enter.
Hinoko was taking lead. Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I assume Hinoko is taking
Enter
the
the
lead,
place.
but we have to go into the building first.
Okay. I just follow behind them all.
Precinct 7 is unusually quiet inside. Whether or not that is a good or a bad thing depends on how much you know about Horizon. However, the
I
lack
know a
of
lot.
however the lack of officers does not necessarily mean that the place is completely vacant. And in fact you see a reception desk before you as you enter the front door, a few feet. You don't see anybody behind it though.
I mean, I know a lot. So do I know if it's a good or a bad thing that it's quiet?
You tell me.
I'm gonna say a good thing.
Senbai's gonna keep an ear and eye out for any noise or anything.
It
We'll
means
look
that
around.
it means that anything that is happening
What does my profession
small
knowledge
enough.
tell me about this?
It means that
I-
anything that is happening is small enough that
Hin-
it's still behind closed doors.
Hinako, your intuition as an armed militia foxo tells you that the cops either don't have enough to do or have far too much to do.
Leona will look around. Hello, is anyone here?
And that was going to be my next question. Do I notice anyone or see anyone?
A hand pops up from behind the desk. Yeah. Get on over here.
Leona will nod at Hinako and motion. You're taking the lead here.
Ah, not such a busy day or far too busy?
Everything's fine now. The dang old race gone. Everyone out made a medley because they went on dang old deaf in the right ear, man.
I hope you don't have any hearing problems.
No, speak out there. I can't hear you.
Sinbad's gonna.
Good to know.
Can Sinbad see this individual?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Now that he put his hand down.
Sinbad's gonna walk around the reception desk if he can, unless it's like the kind that's behind a wall.
There is a dwarf standing behind the standing behind the desk who is doing his best.
Sinbad just look at him. Do you not have a chair?
You would think that. Normally, I got a little step stool and a bit a whiskey crate or stand on. Recycling happened last Wednesday, and we haven't got a replacement.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I'm doing my best.
Sinbad-
No, dang all. How can I help you?
We were kind of in the middle of an investigation, and we kind of need access to some materials that might have been locked up into the what's it called again? Evidence lockers
Evidence
here.
locker.
Yeah, you got a badge or some sort of verification.
Uh, Leona will say that the investigations are taking place on behalf of Marin Hath, and she will not unsheathing her sword, unbuckle it from her side and present it up, showing up her, badge of office.
I
Roll
probably
diplomacy.
should have. I probably should
One
have some kind of.
Yeah, no, I have the badge of the sword of Leona has her sword of office. That is her badge of office. It is a sword.
Show me
Okay,
your
Uh,
badge. Pulls a sword on the person.
all right,
but
diplomacy.
as a
I
trained
still have
militia,
hard.
I should have some kind of thing myself. But I don't
Yeah,
have anything
Leona's is
written down.
fancier.
You have Hinako would probably have something that would be the equivalent to a like a laminate badge. But of course she's not a officer proper, which means her duty capacities would be limited to an extent.
Fair point.
Right.
Oh, now that is a now that there is a that there is a fancy. Oh, yeah, man, I know, I remember you, Miss Lady Leona Antasa Miranda. No, I know. Uh, tell you what, the Marinette boys, and they be at it again, and they almost got it on the podium this time.
I assume he's talking about the race.
You think?
I think, and Leona will nod and say, "Yes, no, almost." But considering it's still early days for our team, I think we're doing quite well.
And then the next round taking place in I Caramba.
Yes, indeed. We're going to be heading there rather with ourselves quite soon.
Now and what sort of what sort of evidence and you guys need me to need me to take a look see at you? Now, you obviously can't take nothing with you, but and I don't know what
Obviously.
but
We
what
were looking for some particular Vertiquin make materials.
the dwarf's eyes narrow. No, you're getting you a material now that there stuff's classified and well then there might be more than a bit of it. There some wackadoodle happened down the pit lane during qualifying.
Yes, no.
Yes,
Leona
we were
will
there.
nod and wink very obviously at this dwarf. Yes, no. Certainly wasn't a attempt from the
Right.
Shurtikawan to attempt to say sabotage the race, and there certainly wasn't any efforts to uh yeah, what
All right, yeah.
repeating what
That thing that
Maldonado
totally did
told
not
us.
happen. Yeah.
Yes,
Can
that thing that totally did not happen.
can Sinbad roll
Wink.
sense motive on the dwarf? Because I want to see if his mannerisms is like that of the disguised rat folks.
You may, but in response to Leona doing all this, the dwarf is just going to raise up his hand and say, "Well, I'm married."
Leona, the wind goes out of her sails.
You're right. Yes. A
Never
particular
mind.
person said that whatever happened there did not happen. So
Sinbad, if this dwarf is a rat in disguise, his mannerisms and clothes and actions are impeccable.
Hmm. So, I mean, I imagine his clothes would be impeccable with illusion magic.
I'm pretty certain the
Sinbad
rat
just
would not be able to put up a grumbler voice.
They
Rats
have
are
a
just
Hmm?
voice
too.
changer,
Hmm?
obviously.
Yes, yes. Sorry, it's gonna be 10:15. Time for a a big old cheese break. Good.
Slenders is
No, I am trying to split the difference here. Okay,
Okay.
I'm trying to do a
Oh,
Circuituan
okay.
dialect, and I'm trying to do a Circuituan dialect in Boomhauer. It's a lot harder than you think it is.
Okay, sorry.
All right. But yeah. Leona will just sigh and nod and point at Hinako's explanation.
Which
Yes,
you might kindly repeat for the record.
a certain particular person did indeed say that whatever happened did not happen. Yes, we are aware. That's probably why those materials have been classified. Because of that person.
Now I'm asking you a question. Uh, I'm assuming y'all gonna take a look at this and examine this and take the clacks and the and everything. No. I'm guessing this ain't stopping with you. So who be getting the snappery dues?
Snappery
Nobody,
dues?
nobody is going to get any photos. We don't even carry any
I don't,
photo
don't think we have a
materials.
camera, actually.
I certainly don't have a camera.
Well,
Looks
what
at
you doing with
Sinbad.
them?
I do not have one now.
Good. Well, we're
Taking,
more of the
taking a look at them.
magical inspections. At least I am.
Hmm.
And I'm looks around at the group. I think one of us might have some technical uh, qualifications.
Not I. No.
Well,
Leona shrugs.
maybe that one was one of the guys we let go lately.
No, I mean, I could have some of the engineering team for the garage look at it, but we're not taking anything from here.
And we're also not getting
Leona,
them
do you
involved in
one
this.
minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Stop. Leona, please roll wisdom.
Oh boy, -1.
I know it's
Um,
I know it's -1, but I have to do something to try and spark the ignition in your common sense engine. Why do you think maybe showing weapons that are tied to a potential disruption of the race that just happened to your engineers might potentially be a bad idea?
Would they?
word would spread.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Leon will say, I mean, I could show some of the stuff to the
I think
engineers,
your
but that's
goal is
probably not something we want to do for
I
obvious
think your
reasons.
goal is to just make sure that everyone knows that something happened. So
Uh,
The truth will out.
the truth will out. Anyway, Leona will
Well, technical
say,
things aside, at least I'm decently capable in medical inspections. And, well, I have a slight amount of knowledge in the technical stuff, not so much with Circuituan particulars. But we might be able to find something that uh, you guys have missed.
Question for Red. Should Tikuan technology and craftsmanship is similar uh to my race's technology and craft?
The Circuituans are going to be a few decades or so ahead of yours. Just because
Gotcha. Okay.
just because of how they're organized and how they're and how I'm trying I'm trying to say tax money without saying tax money. They are very interested in a sort of like national science and research and development programs.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
There are taxes you're gonna have to make new improve technology, or you fucking die.
Now, and it turns out a lot of people in the Circuituan Empire loves their science. They love they love watching things go whir, and they love watching things go boom and bang. So you bet. So you'll find that the R&D tax, which is probably unusually high, is something 87% of the populace agrees with. We'd pull the other 13%, but we couldn't get in touch with them for some reason.
They might be smeared across the walls.
No, then you could find them.
Fair point.
So do we have permission to look at this Shirticuan stuff?
I'm in the bed and see if I can locate one thing too. What sort of incident you got y'all interested in? Was there like a specific uh uh you could see his mind trying to buffer.
Wasn't there some incidents down by the merchant stalls regarding
Ah,
the
no, no,
Shikiguan?
no, 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 yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. That definitely what I was gonna. That definitely I was gonna say. Sorry, that's stupid. I'm a daily logger, yeah, man. I tell you what, and he slams the evidence locker behind him. Hey, well, crash. Excuse me, ma'am. Whew. And the door opens again.
Leona looks visibly concerned.
Dangle, this. And he slams a few items onto the desk. Why did I need 5 seconds to think of that word?
Leona
I've taken longer to
leans
think of easier words before.
Leona leans forwards to inspect these items.
Now, you had conversations last session with one of the guys down in the markets while you were disguised as a bat disguised as a dark elf.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I have that sequence correct.
Yes, this is correct. Magic is fucking weird.
So you do observe those items presented before you in individualized and itemized plastic bagos, which does lead credence to your suspicions from earlier. One other item that you do not recognize, however, is this thick metallic saucer-like item with a number of lights attached to it and what seems to be a little button on the top.
Leona cocks her head a bit. What is this odd metallic disc?
Hinako's tail springs. There's something up with it.
Seems to
There is a
contain magic.
evocations, as far as you can tell.
Invocation, which generally mean destructive types magic. I have recommend avoiding touching it without further knowledge.
Does that look armed?
Yes, Sinbad. They decided to put a live munition, completely armed and ready to blow at any moment, in the weapons locker or the evidence logger.
I mean, would they even know it's armed?
That's a good counterpoint.
Roll perception.
Okay. 24. Oh.
See it all.
Despite this being a very arcane device you may or may not have seen before, Sinbad and especially Hinako feel fairly confident this thing is not going to explode in its present state.
Okay.
Detect evil on the off chance it's unholy or something. Eventually, I'm going to not try it, and it's going to be the time it's important.
Are you casting the spell?
Yeah, it's at will ability.
The lights grow dim, and Norman hears a sinister laugh as he stares at the disc. And then the dwarf coughs. Friggin' excuse me. Sorry. No, I've seen a detect evil before, and I always wanted to mess with someone like that.
Great, thank you for that.
In
surprised.
actuality, Norvin, I regret to inform you that this device is a device.
It is interesting that this dwarf has enough spellcraft to know what detect evil looks like.
Maybe his brother's a paladin.
Norvin, no local, please. And I'm going and I'm going to use the bathroom while you do this.
Done.
This gives me a chance to eat my food.
Yay, food. I mean, I got some information out of it, so it's not a complete waste of time. It's probably not relevant to anything, but it's something.
I mean, the
It's
Skavens
more than
start
I've gotten
making.
before.
If the Shurtikalans start making demon engines, then we'll know.
I
I mean, they make monstrosities, so
Yeah, but
I
that's not
can
a.
I can see them doing that.
You know, like
Eventually, my at-will ability will be useful.
Sorry about that. Happy almost St. Pat's Day, by the way.
Almost.
That's up.
thank you.
Okay, Norvin, knowledge local. You in conjunction with the stories that Hinako may have divulged unto you regarding her experience with the Grumblers. As you could tell from
I probably
these
didn't
Grumblers,
mention much out of it.
he you might have. Regardless, this is something he would know. You see a pair of 3 chevrons on the right sleeve of the Grumbler's uniform. This indicates he is a sergeant, and furthermore, you know that the Grumblers don't just hand out promotions like candy. If you are getting promoted, it's because you did something to earn it, and that can be anything from service to just knowing what the hell's going on.
Great. So he's an impressive guard.
People don't. There are some people that actually know what magic looks like without actually being spellcasters themselves. You are allowed to not be dumb in this universe.
I mean, anyone can just put ranks into knowledge spellcraft. It's basically a
I mean,
knowledge skill. I am mildly
in
surprised that this person did that, but
it's the
yeah.
Underdark. Literally, like all dark elves can do a little bit of magic. All bleep dwarves, I think, can even do a little bit of magic. It might even be all gnomes can do a little bit of magic too, I think.
Are
Literally
any of
everyone in
those
this city is kind of a mage.
are any of those spells detect evil?
No.
I believe we have this to focus on, or at least the other stuff on a desk.
Right. Fair point, Sinbad. What is this thing then? Some sort of e
Huh?
Leon was looking at the blinky disc.
It's something with evocation magic implanted in it. And unfortunately, I'm not much of an engineer, so I don't know the exact technical details
Is there
of it.
anybody here? Is there anybody here who is an engineer, perchance?
Unlikely.
No.
Well, we still hand this thing off to the techies, and they got their queue full at the moment. They thinking it's some sort of and you ever heard of a mime before?
Leon nods.
Done.
I
You don't
believe.
you don't press a few buttons. You don't set it down. You don't run away, and somebody something like that.
Makes sense.
Just take a step
Basically
backwards.
a physical trap.
Well,
Yes,
why
it's
not?
a
Yeah, something like that. Basic inspection. There aren't any behind it, so I don't really know what it's for.
Well, since it is evocation magic, it's certainly going to be destructive of some kind. Do knowledge arcana to find out more or something about the spell? And what makes it tick?
Why not?
My knowledge arcana is not the best.
The best you can do is speculate. If it's not fire, then your next best guess would be something like acid or electricity or hell, even sonic. My computer freeze?
No need to worry, rat
No, it doesn't.
folk. This thing is currently inoperative. Currently.
we'll take a step away from it.
Doesn't mean I could still be damaged or explode in some other way. I like my fur. Thank you.
We are aware.
Sinbad just
And
smiles.
yes, indeed, it is still possible to have it go wrong in ways.
What is the other stuff on the table?
So I was intentionally being vague about this because
Are they
last game, last
It's
game, last game was a
unimportant.
month ago. My notes are over there. Uh, but either way, I know I know you guys were discussing specifically custom mortars from that the rat folk allegedly made from a certain vendor regarding certain weapons and weapons modifications.
Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking, like parts of them or something like that.
Forgive me for not having the particulars and the particulars in front of me.
Very good.
I work on my laptop and I game from my desktop, so that's what so that's why I prep myself and then I work from there. So if I blank one or two particulars, that's why.
Mm.
Either way, the point is your suspicions are confirmed.
All right. They're definitely getting our hands on some gnomish built weaponry. Leon scratches her head. How does gnomish engineering measure up to that of the Shirtikuans? I wonder.
Hmm. Well, if you want my two copper on it.
Leona nods.
And you've seen had a gnomish engineering on down here. What is your personal take on it? Kind of well put together. Maybe a little clack and bangle and a little doop doop doop, but for the most part, relatively well polished, especially if you're going out and buying stuff.
Right.
It's a good. It's a good you they throw the science at the wall and they don't see what stick. No indication for a polish or anything or anything or nothing like that. Crude but effective.
Well, that makes sense. So they're rat. That make.
From what you could parse from the dwarf's response, Leona, it seems like the rats primarily after the quick, easy, and cheap solutions, while gnomish engineering tends to be a little more bespoke.
So you could say gnomish engineering is the finest in the world.
And ratty engineering says, "Nito, here's a bomb."
Yeah, it's
According to
just
this
like,
guy.
well, he's a dwarf, so he's not particularly biased.
I mean, he could just not know of some other group somewhere else. That's better.
Yeah, true. All right, makes sense. So yeah, why do R&D when you can just
Mean,
copy your
mean,
homework from someone else?
Meanwhile, way off on the other half of the world, there's some goblin in an underground lab. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I just invented time travel.
A
So
goblin
Oh
I,
god.
built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
well, I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not Goblin Stark.
Gobbo Snark. Gobbo Snark
Gobbo
built this.
Snark.
Gobbo Snark built this in a cave with a box of scrap. Gobbo Snark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. Well, I'm sorry, sir, but I ain't Gobbo Snark.
Oh, ain't no Gobbo Snark. Aye, aye.
Oh my lord.
Portrayed by legendary orc actor Joff Brodges.
And then the boss orc just throws the other one out the window or something.
What's up with your window?
You
God damn it!
you created the ultimate DACA, and now I'm gonna kill you with it.
Anyways,
The TV showing Iron Man showing Iron Man in the background flips off.
Oin,
Iron Orc.
Or you.
The
Oin
orcs
get,
that actually figured out
Oin
about a
get.
movie.
Oin get. All right. Orc jokes aside, yeah, no, that makes
War
sense.
machine.
Stop! Just God fucking damn it!
God damn it! Ah.
I have
They,
perfect
did,
timing.
they didn't paint that one red,
Yes.
so it's slower than the other one.
We've been
Red's
laughing for
broken.
4 minutes.
Stop!
All right. Is there anything
Oh.
else on the table besides the gnomish gun parts, Turtikawan landmines that might not explode?
No, the DM is
no,
still
no,
dying.
no. The scene is done. Please get out of here. I can't do it no more.
All right. All right. Leona will
Next
thank the
scene.
Grumbler Sergeant for his time, and we'll
Dang
head
all
out.
about getting dang all I'll have the boys mail an analogy about the click a bang once once I catch my breath, but once the bloopy doops and scribbly scrabblies and are done.
Right, of course. Thank you very much.
I
And
appreciate it.
Anywhere else y'all need to look at anything else?
uh, Leona will turn to her companions. Nothing comes to her mind.
Gonna roll something off screen.
Oh no,
Sinbad just shrugs.
assassins.
Yes, you rang.
Okay, howdy. Norvin, the Paladin of Saint Erisil. Do you have anything on your person to denote your affiliation? I remember, like I could be horribly mistaken. I thought you had like a belt buckle or something.
I'm pretty sure there's an insignia. That's how you say that word, right? Insignia.
Insignia.
There's another
Somewhere.
eye.
Like I'm in uniform. Insignia.
The Grumbler's uniform is a standard police outfit, along coupled with plenty of room for a beard. Dexter, if I know you're enthralled by my grocery bag, but please don't fall off the chair.
But that's funny.
Yeah, but I'm not filming it. That's the problem.
Nah.
Just point your phone in that direction and
Furthermore, it comes with a helmet. It is a highly protective. It is a highly protective piece of metal designed to perfectly fit one's head, along with a clear plastic visor to help with any sort of frontal protection. It's usually very good at censoring the wearer's eyes, as the arm of the law is supposed to be neutral and unbiased and fair, and no sorts of facial expression will be allowed in the execution and deliverance of justice.
Alright, Judge Dredd.
I am
I
the
wasn't trying to
law.
do that. I really was not. I really was not. Why?
Because it reminded me so much.
Either I either way the point is he looks at Norvin, and y'all and his eyes go wide enough for you to actually realize he has eyes in the first place. And he goes, no, I'm friggin' and he points at Norvin's belt buckle. Now I've seen that before. Oh lordy Lou, you've been involved in that dang old gun scandal a ways back, haven't you?
Not
Indirectly?
not Norvin directly, no. Certain members of his order allegedly have been involved. I don't know
I
enough
think
about it
like
to say.
out of character, I think what actually happened was like stolen weapons, right? Like someone took them
Stolen
from us.
or someone in your group was selling them
You're also
off rightly.
you're also detained in question for quite a bit.
That did happen, but I actually have nothing to do with it. So
1 minute.
okay, bye.
The grumbler chases a cat off his desk and clears his throat.
From what I remember, that was like someone stole weapons from us or whatever. That wasn't actually the order officially doing something.
Oh, snappage. Ain't that mighty embarrassing. uh, well, uh, I apologize for the confusion. I clearly haven't read the report. Just know that something, yeah, has been going on. So,
Mm.
I don't, I didn't know the Bing Bang people were the people involved in that. So, if we don't cause any trouble that you think we unduly caused the trouble, and then I don't know if the sun brings in anything to do with it, yeah, we can make it up to you. You just say the word.
It is appreciated, but I don't think there is anything that needs to be done at this time.
No, 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 you talk, friends. Always something to do. And he slams his fist on the desk, and a small cup holding pencils pops into the air, and then lands back down.
It does like a
Leona
little
takes a step.
spin midair.
Leona takes a step back.
I'm trying to be helpful, damn it.
Out of character. Remind me what the engineer said about the group of people that came and collected the Ratty out of the sewer. The-
One more time, please.
when we after we found the sewer rat spot where it was collected, we went to the garage people and asked what I saw. Right, I can't remember.
Yes.
Was that did that have anything to do with the police, or was that just engineers or something?
I
I
don't think
don't.
that was cops.
I do not. I do not believe the police were involved in that either.
Okay, then that's not something I need to ask the
I
police
mean, you can if you
department.
want to.
Um,
Your discretion. I won't pressure you either way.
let me put it like this. Um, there's one more question I had. Do you
Rum?
happen to have had a report of someone having been lost his way in the sewers around the racetrack a couple of days ago?
Yeah. Yeah. The little fit thing that definitely didn't happen, eh? He
No,
cocks. He talks.
aside from that,
No, no,
there.
let me finish. He turns his head slightly towards Leona. She can't tell if he's winking or not.
It is hard to tell with the with the helmet. Yeah,
Uh, uh,
Leona will
I'm
nod.
imagining the kind of dwarves that pretty much always have their eyes closed and only open them in shock or something, trying to wink. Hmm. Is that reverse winking?
Says
Leona.
wink out loud.
Leo-
Wink.
that is going to Leona's scrapbook. My first wink.
Me first.
Wink.
I mean, technically,
All right.
I'm always winking at people.
All right. So no. So I guess Sinbad gets Leona's first wink.
Onwards.
Yep. Onwards. With we'll yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this event which did not happen indeed. No. Yes.
Well,
Aside from that, I mean,
well, First and Knight sent patrol down there because they don't heard one of the little squeaky swoos gone don't got away. Search the entire sewer system down high and low. We didn't get much bar. Apparently the concession stand don't sell a whole bunch of faulty hot dogs, and nobody wanted to stay down there longer than they had to.
Bunch of
fair
faulty
point.
It's
hot
certainly not
dogs.
pleasant.
It certainly wasn't pleasant to be down there, indeed. But
Leona nods.
And that's all. And that's all the dwarf is really comfortable disclosing at that point. What
mm,
about it?
well, I heard something about a group of people having to open up one of the sewer grates in front of garages to get someone out that was trapped down there. I thought maybe you had a report about that as well.
No, I said first. No, I said first and ninth is your number 7. Well, I can make a open records request though. You all headed to I puppy. You're soon. You look like a team a porn person.
What?
What?
Important person, right? Uh, yes. I'm not sure what he said, but I'm a puppy. What does that? Leona
He
blinks.
might he mi- he might be trying to say Kalimbo and his dialect got in the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Leona nod. Yes, we'll be heading to Kalimbao for the next leg of the showcase.
Send that along with the little dinky doob analysis, and he taps near the mine. Oh, a bad idea. Woo! Somewhere I can mail it to.
Leona will give him the address of the hotel that they've presumably already made arrangements to stay at in Kalimbao.
No, you're playing this all by ear. No. You're fine. You're fine. It's not too hard for you to give him the address, and it could probably work from there. He probably got a C outline or something. So he
Yeah.
so he takes that and pins it to a small little billboard next to his desk, and then he nods. Rum. Well, that I'm glad I can be of assistance.
I thank you for your time, and do warn whoever's going to be working with that thing. Points at the disc thing. That it is most certainly dangerous.
Hmm.
But I figure you would know that by now.
Absolutely. My insurance to treat everything up here with the utmost care and precision and snuggles and cuddles.
Mm,
All right.
recommend not snuggling with explosive.
All right.
Well, we don't judge here.
Fair.
Explosives aside, I think that's more or less our business concluded at the 7th precinct.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Unless something illegal is
All
about to
right.
happen.
Oh no.
Just attack them.
Nope.
It's fine.
Looks around for the ratty. Is ratty still here?
Sinbad.
I'm still here.
Okay,
Look a
good.
little lower.
Leona
There's a
laughs.
there's a disgruntled albino rat leering up at Leona.
Leona la- laughs a little bit and waggles a finger at Hinako. You can relax, Hinako. Sinbad's certainly not fibbing.
Oh no, I'm aware. He does have tendency to run over though, sometimes. Don't you, Sinbad?
Sinbad is typing something.
Yes, sir.
Place your bets, folks. Place your bets.
Hinako is minding something.
Poof.
I can roll
Guys,
stealth if you want me to.
oh, all right. All right, I think we're just about done here.
Hinako, you turn down to address Sinbad. He's gone. and the and you notice the front door's like gently swinging back and forth on its hinges.
I think it's probably best we head on out now. Leona will head outside. Sinbad,
Let's.
we're done there now. We're done now. Where
That
are
echo is
you?
wonderful. That is a glorious echo.
I'm right
Is he
here.
looking?
I'm just Sinbad's just standing right next to the door.
Oh, there you are. Thank you. Uh, well,
Point.
Just stay next to the door. Hey guys, how do you know this rat is trustworthy? Well, he's just standing against the wall, chewing on a toothpick and flipping a nickel.
Sinbad does have a toothpick.
Well, as long as as long as it is not the murder nickel I had.
No, it's
oh
not.
yeah, the illusion nickel. Yeah.
No, I've got a gold
Flipping
piece.
that thing around, body flying all over the place. Woo!
Ragdolling around.
It clips it to the police station.
All
Like a
right.
poltergeist moment.
With
All right.
that in,
Yes, let's
Is that
proceed to our next destination.
where is our next destination? Actually,
This game got 25% better when I introduced Gmod physics. Your next destination.
destination?
I'm looking at my goddamn
Towards the
cat.
next
No,
destination.
I'm looking at my goddamn cat. That's why. Your next destination.
The next destination is just a giant Dexter.
Welcome, welcome to
Dexter,
the
the
welcome
floofiest of boys.
welcome to the Grand Prix, yeah. He does enough running back and forth across my apartment. He could probably run his own Grand Prix if he felt like it.
All
All
right.
right.
Our next
I suppose
destination.
I suppose I'll follow you lads for a while.
Be happy to have you along, Sinbad.
Uh, you have a couple of days because it is a bit of a trek for logistically for most of the teams to get out of the Underdark. But either way, your destination now is within Curacao, of course, and that, of course,
Shit.
is no, it's not shit.
Oh, I just hit the wrong button. There we go. Continue. Sorry.
The town's name is not shit.
All right.
See,
Towards
I,
not shit.
no, stop it. Ravano, Revano.
Ravana.
Rev,
Nirvana.
Revano. Of course, there is only really room for one city in a small municipality such as Kalimbao, but the capital of the entire dinky city that probably doesn't have that probably has the GDP of a small farm in Marinhalf is nevertheless a very, very popular tax haven for incredibly rich people, and also a very strong attraction for any sort of two-wheel enthusiasts.
Oh yes, motorcycles.
In a mo- in a par- in a par- in a parallel racing circuit to the Showcase of Nations, which isn't quite as prolific. The the calendar for that particular series has a great deal of races within the city state's boundaries. They love them some motorcycles, and they also love them. Uh, I'm trying to say I'm trying to say some cavalry because Wild already made that joke.
What motorcycle? Like motorcycle
Motorcycle
riding,
cavalry.
Who has?
motorcycle cavalry.
Tell you what, I've got an idea. Who has history?
Uh,
History.
History.
I have nobility.
Nope.
That ain't gonna cut it.
I got local and engineering.
Oh,
That's
I
probably
do
not
have
gonna do it.
history. I do have history.
You know what's in bad? Dungeoneering.
I have
Okay.
local nobility and 1 rank in religion.
Bippity
I
boppity
only
boop.
got it.
Come
I
on.
only got a 23 on history.
Hinako Kalimbao, despite its small size, is a very popular destination for adventurers because there are a lot of rich people with not a lot of things to do with their money, and as a result, they are more than happy to hire up any sort of band of adventurers, boot them into a dungeon filled with who knows what, and hope for the best.
Wait, I feel
It
like
is
I've
this
already done this.
already done what?
The dungeoneering knowledge for Kalambao. Last session.
That's fine. But besides, this isn't the main feature. The point is the point is Kalimbao has a ton of money influx from a lot of rich people you probably don't know the names of, and as a result, the jobs there tend to be relatively lucrative. So if anybody for chance got bored and felt like trying their luck outside of something besides a casino, then that would be the place to do it. Uh, just provide your own health insurance is all.
Hmm.
Or you can do what Sinbad recalls, and you can be something like the late great Alejandro Rossi, who took his motorbike, loaded it up with a sidecar, had one of his best friends sit down in there, and he stormed off into the dungeon entrance, firing a machine gun full blast at anyone who dared cross his path.
I assume he's dead
What?
for a reason.
He got through about 40 floors of that dungeon, which in terms of speed is a record that still stands to this day.
They have fucking dungeon riders with motorcycles. That's impressive.
Unico feels inclined to try and break that record. On a
As you stroll
motorcycle
back to
if
the
needs be.
hotel to pack up and prepare for your next adventure, the group strolls by a motorbike dealership.
Somebody kind of like looks to it, thinking about the story he recalls about the late greats. I now need to look back at my notes again. Alejandro, was it?
Rossi, Rossi.
Rossi. Okay. I had Rose.
No. Everybody knows who Alejandro Rossi is, and I'm definitely not making that amalgamation out of an actual famous motorcycler, but that's beside the point.
But yeah, somebody will just look at the bikes, kind of like thinking, are there like prices listed like on the bikes, like a car dealership or something?
There absolutely is. Depends on what you're in the market for.
Something cheap, meant for. That way, I should probably go up and ask. Uh, I will be right back. And Sinbad will just kind
Leona,
of stroll up to the bike area
There, there,
or
the
motorcycle.
the owner the owner of the lot is a bespectacled, pink-haired gnome who walks up to you, Sinbad, and says, "Hello, my, you're a tall one."
I don't get that very often. Now, I'd
Gold, are you
say
okay? Gold, are you okay? I think I heard you wheeze.
You heard me wheeze correctly. Yes.
I see you have bikes for sale. Uh, do you perhaps have something that can carry a sizable load?
Well, I guess that depends on what you call sizable.
Uh, maybe the amount like a. I don't know how to phrase it.
Use your words.
Crying. Pretty much can carry like two large bags on its side or the back side, something like that.
Oh, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. What's your budget?
Sinbad sweats.
Leona will step
One
in, just noting Sinbad's interest in, and
Is that what I think it
deciding,
is?
deciding to
1,000
help.
gold.
I'm gonna look something up real fast before this conversation goes too much further.
Pardon? What?
He's trying to figure out how much he should charge for a motorcycle, if
Oh,
I had to guess. And no, I've never heard of a stroopwafel. I assume that's probably because it's a Dutch thing.
Wow, a very Dutch thing, yes. Apparently. Funny, because I didn't think Dutch had much only Dutch things.
Hey, Wisp, I love you. I love the country of the Netherlands, and I love Germany as well. Do you have any not inherently funny words?
What do you mean?
Stroopwafels, pumpernickel.
Excuse me, what was the second one?
Pumpernickel.
That's not one I know.
Sockengarten.
Really?
No, wait a minute, that was a SpongeBob word. Never mind.
That's Swedish, I believe.
While Red is looking stuff up, Gold, what is the second most expensive land vehicle that there are rules for? What's the cost of that?
Vehicles. Let's see,
Without looking
land
it up.
vehicle. Off the top of my head, I would
I
say
want you to guess.
a cart.
The price.
I don't know, maybe like 100 gold or something? 200?
The second most expensive is the heavy chariot at 200 gold. What is the most expensive land vehicle? And how much does it cost?
It's a steam giant. It's like some ridiculously huge amount of money.
Damn it, you looked at the land vehicle section.
I have looked at the land vehicle section before. You think I don't know that there's stats for a Gundam?
Okay, then okay, Gold,
It
thank you. Okay, Gold, thank you. This is now your assignment. What is on there for two-wheel transportation?
Two-wheel, a light.
Because I've been looking around at magic items and I'm trying and my brain's been trying to do the math on how to downconvert this for Sinbad.
I was going
Uh,
for
Two-wheeled land transportation would be chariots.
the jump is from 200 gold to 80,000 gold, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
Jesus
sounds
Christ.
about right.
I just find that amusing.
You know, yeah, land vehicles are they don't have a lot. They have a tank. Oh wait, yeah, they have a tank. That doesn't have a listed price.
I am not charging him for a tank.
Good, because there's no price listed for the tank.
Good. Now shut up.
There really isn't.
I ask, but it
The
feels like an
the
inappropriate question.
what's up?
It's off topic, so yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, I have no idea what the hell I was about to say there. The gnome is going to scratch her chin, and she's going and she's going to say, right this way. She shovels along to a to a nice blue sheened motorbike, and she leans on the back and she leans on the back wheel. This here is the Yamaha Y26. Relatively fast. Meets those cargo specifications. Slightly outdated, but if your range is 1,000 gold pieces, then we should be able to strike up some sort of partial payment plan if you feel like if you feel up for it.
So what's the total cost? Or is it just the 1,000?
What was the last part?
Oh,
Or is it just 1,000?
Hmm. Well, the ticket price is around 6. You got a name there, buddy?
Sinbad.
Sinbad. I like that name. You might be a ratty, but you're a ratty with an eye for detail, and I appreciate that. What do you do for a living?
I go around an adventure. I doing work for my king.
You're king. Oh, you're not from the. And she points at the ground.
No, I come from a surface, unlike the underpirates.
Hmm.
My home is Chitterhome in the north.
Hmm. And what sort of stuff do they make up there in Chitterhome?
Fred, you tell me. Well, how far is their technology?
Oh right, all right. All right. They're relatively and also they're relatively secluded, aren't they?
Yeah,
So yeah,
I think they were in the mountains or something.
yes. Set in like canyons or mountains.
Mining then?
Hmm?
So mining? Obviously,
Probably, yeah.
obviously not for green sugar, but probably
I mean,
something
I
a
got
little
this
more.
kick-ass gun.
Everybody in a 5 block radius just ducks for cover.
I mean, I could see them being like manufacturers, like craftsmen sort of thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they manufacture up in Chitterhome weapons parts, uh,
Clockworks.
construction.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Sinbad, because you seem like a ratty who's got who has a pretty good eye for details. What what do you say I give this baby to you for 500 gold right now, and then you just check back in with me every couple of weeks or so, and we'll just go from there.
I look to Leona like, do you think that is doable?
Leona will give Sinbad a nod. I can set up a line of credit for you.
Partial
Impatient.
a partial payment plan, whatever you two got going on is your own business, but this right here is between me and my new ratty friend. What do you think?
It will do lovely. And Sinbad will fish out 500 gold.
Sinbad tosses the gnome a bag of 500 gold, and she tosses her a set of keys.
I didn't realize I suddenly changed to be a woman.
God fucking damn it!
The last rat folk was a female, so it's understandable, Red.
I'm trying my best.
You're good.
Eh,
I'm just being a little shitter. Right. This will be interesting.
The gnome makes way. The gnome makes way, and the gnome makes way, and regally presents Sinbad's new Y26.
Thank you again. And Sybil will give a courteous bow.
There's probably a little bit of paperwork and whatnot associated with it as well. But before long, she's yours.
Oh yeah. Sinbad will, I guess, at first just I'm guessing because the hotel isn't too far away, just walk it up to the hotel. Save up on a bit of gas.
Sure, you can. Let me
This
know.
will make carrying
Let,
stuff a little easier.
let me know. Let me know when you fire it up for the first time.
Oh no. I feel scared now.
I don't know, we'll look the machine over. I didn't take you for a motorist.
It is a
Well, I've
gnomic device. It
so yeah.
either works better than you think it does, or it'll explode under you.
Leona didn't take Sinbad for a motorist.
Uh, well, when you walk about
But
3 months southwards, your
real
feet
fast,
get a little sore.
real fast, real, real fast before anyone gets concerned. I'm playing favorites. I am planning on giving everybody one neat thing trademark.
All right, yeah, no,
Uh,
that's fair.
and as a slight spoiler, Hinako is next on the list. So
I mean, I
Oh,
feel like I've been
fun.
handed
I
a
was
rust bucket.
unconcerned.
Right. For now, I shall just practice, I suppose, here, and well, I mean, I shall wait out here for all of you. I have all of my
Hold on.
belongings, and he'll just
Le-
pat on his bag.
Leona will hold up her finger. I mean, I pay part of the hotel fees comes with valet parking if you want to see that, if you want that taken care of.
Oh no, it's not that I am concerned about it. It's just I have all of my stuff with me.
one second.
Yeah.
Same here, really. I always carry my stuff around.
Leona sighs and shakes her
Some
head a little bit. All right,
sometimes to my own
I'll be a little
detriment.
bit. Then I'll need a few minutes to pack my things up.
Speaking of which, I believe I'm actually still carrying Fibbin's stuff.
Look who I found.
Oh, you found her,
Clearly,
Dexter?
it's your stuff now.
You got anything to say to the fine folks watching the video, Dexter?
I think I have.
Oh, he is so
Kitty.
sweet.
What am I
Meow.
missing?
Dexter did a little soft little meow to say hi to us all. He's just being cute.
Oh,
Alrighty. Yeah,
Daily
Leona will
Dexter.
get her stuff packed away and have them brought down to the train station or wherever it is where we're going to the next city.
One of the so if you're interested in valet parking, one of the hotel concierges will walk up to Sinbad and they will say, "Excuse me, sir. I am holding Dexter in my hands and I'm having him do the little the little paw dance like he's friggin' acting." And he's all he's missing is the vest and the little bellhop hat.
Oh my gosh.
excuse, excuse me, sir. Do you need that moved?
I would appreciate it. I suppose, yes.
He holds his hand out for the keys.
It's about give the keys.
And he sits down on the motorbike, puts the keys into the ignition. His hair flies backwards and his hat flies off as the speakers built into the front of the machine. More than a feeling.
Somebody will
Like
cover
when
his ears.
It, as the music continues, you hear him shout, "Would it be okay if I turn the radio off, sir?"
Yes, I didn't even turn it on.
Click. Thank you, sir. Put 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 put.
Sinbad is dazed.
Well, Leona returns in fairly short order. She just basically uh had some. She's a princess. She's got servants to pack up her things.
You probably Leona may or may not have heard that from her room.
Yeah, what? She returns, rubbing her on ear a little bit. What was with the music? Was there a bard that went by or something?
Sinbad eyes just wide.
That bard was shredding that guitar.
Yeah.
There appears to be some form of musical device within the bike that Sinbad had purchased,
Ah,
which
I
Sinbad will
was
finally
particularly loud.
the Sinbad will finally knows them. What?
Hinako's also kind of rubbing her ears and
Leona
head,
will
and
examine Sinbad's ears for any like blood that's leaking out of them.
I will be back in a few minutes.
luckily Sinbad himself was not on the bike when that happened, so he didn't get the
Yeah.
full front
Okay.
of it. The valet,
Uh,
however, we might need to
He's
pay
fine.
his.
No, he seemed fine. He doesn't have quite as big ears as Sinbad. Sinbad.
There is a cat on the camera.
Oh, kitty.
There is a cat on the. Oh.
Oh, kitty. Oh, that Munchie?
no, it's Jin.
Oh. Oh, look at the big suck.
Are,
Yeah.
are, oh wow.
Oh, there's my bed right there.
Is it? Are is he fine being handled like a like a pepperoni pizza?
Oh yeah, she's fine. She for some reason still loves me. I don't know why.
Our cats are usually like
And that's
that,
only
yeah.
one of my 4 cats.
I am afraid to throw Dexter in the air.
He's still young. Some cats they're fine with that sort of thing. Other cats less so.
All depends on how much you cuddle with them.
Dexter will now attempt to perform 3.5 front aerial flips. No, he would kill me. He would absolutely kill me.
Can lesser restoration restore Sinbad whatever potential hearing damage Sinbad might have taken?
If you feel a need to do that, sure.
All right, Leona will lean down and give Sinbad a kiss on his head, and suddenly his ears clear up immediately.
Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom. You guys have fun.
That's her special ability from Asimar. It's a racial ability. She has healing kisses. It's hilarious. Once per day, I'll link the ability right here. It's Oh wait, no, never mind. It doesn't do lesser restoration. It just reduces fatigue and exhaustion. Never mind. Leona does not, in fact, kiss the rat.
I suppose it still works as my ears have been fatigued.
All right, sure. Feeling
That is
better?
an actual feature.
It is an actual feature.
Huh. Alrighty.
No,
Yeah,
feeling better, Sinbad.
Sinbad's tail will just shoot up and just immediately fully face her. Face a bit blushing. Much.
Leona giggles a little bit, and well, I've had things prepared. We should be able to head down to the station and make. It's a train station that'll take us to Kalimbao, right, Reb?
I believe Red just.
You
Oh, they just go back already.
tis.
All right then.
Sinbad, are you okay with the cleanliness in that spot there?
Pardon? No, seriously, say that again.
Are you okay being with being clean or not? Is that you like to stay clean, right? Isn't that an
He
issue?
does.
Yes,
Yeah.
I very, very much like to stay clean.
And that isn't an issue?
Leona looks
There's,
offended at you.
but I mean, she doesn't smell of sewage.
Oh, so if I was to do it, it'd be a problem.
Falcon question: Are you covered in like dirt, grime, and blood?
Not currently, but I have been in the sewers for quite some time.
Have
Have
you
you
taken a
taken a
bath
bath?
since being in them?
I did, yes. I've
Then there will be
also
no
had some
issue.
training, so I might be
Oh yeah,
slightly
you were
sweaty.
probably covered in sweat.
But Sinbad, sweat isn't too much of an issue. I mean, Sinbad literally walked months going south. He'll live with that. It's dirt, grime, blood, sewage.
Okay.
He's a clean freak, but it's like natural. That sounds thinking about
It
that
wasn't meant as
sounds
an
sad.
offense to Leona, but
Mm.
Not that it matters, but I
I
always do
see.
like, but I always do like sharing the. For fuck's sake, Dexter, get off the desk.
no.
Jin, hello. Are you trying to eat my cords? You better not.
I always like sharing the track maps of what the of where we are with the showcase, even though they never become relevant. Lady Leona, you would know what this is. Please tell us where we're racing next.
The Circuit de Ravon, uh, r- the Circuit, le Circuit de Ravon, Aro Simon de Antonio.
I just wanted to I just wanted to hear him try that.
That was
I'm back.
I gave it my best shot.
Oh
You
oh
missed
oh
me
wow
saying
oh
Italian.
shit oh shit wow wasn't here. Gold, try it again.
The Circuit de Ravaro e Simon di Giantonio.
How close is that?
That's a name.
bless you.
That's the circuit where the showcase is taking place. Track.
Yeah.
How close is that to how it's actually pronounced?
Very close actually.
Oh,
It's I think I think I think I think I think it's just Simon then, and then DG Antonio.
Huh. That was almost right.
Named after
named after.
you know
Named
I
after Mr. Circuit himself.
no.
John Circuit.
John Cena.
Please stop killing me.
Mr. John Circuit himself
The
built this
legend
track.
of Mr.
War machine.
Alejandro Rossi. Well, he wasn't driving the bike and in the sidecar at the same time. He had his friend.
Right.
Alright.
As
Well,
one
guess what?
does.
Was his
Connect
name
the
Simon?
dots. Yes. And Simon de G. Antonio, more commonly referred to in local circles simply as Digia.
That's one way to shorten the name.
Yep.
Did
No,
you?
that's
Did you know?
Did you know?
But yeah, Sinbad will turn to Hinoko as Leona is talking and just in a whisper, just go like, "Does she do that often?"
First time I've seen it.
Oh, what did I miss?
For fuck's sake.
Sinbad got a kiss
Great.
from
the
Leona.
healing kiss. The healing kiss.
The
That's
fatigue
new, actually.
reduction kiss.
That is
By
new.
the way, while I was using the bathroom, the person above me was blaring music. It was Claire de la Lune for some reason,
Um,
which just they must be hearing me. They must be hearing me through my ceiling because I don't know I have any other explanation.
I must have heard you and thought, oh, that's actually quite good.
They heard you depicting Leona kissing Sinbad, and they went, ooh, romantic arc. Dun 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 dun
Cue Ratatouille music.
dun 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 dun.
Norvin's seeing that. What would Norvin's reaction be?
I don't care.
Leona does a lot
He
of weird
has,
things, so Norvin kind
yeah,
of stops.
he has seen. I think he has seen her do the fatigue restoring,
I
the
don't
fatigue
remember
reducing kiss.
this,
You don't remember this?
but that might
Huh.
just be my memory being garbage.
All right, fair.
Oh, in another like 40 minutes.
All right, so yeah,
No, in case we end up
we
playing
head
that long.
we'll head on down to the train station, I guess.
I thought we were there.
Yeah.
That's my bike. My bike was taken away to get I believe what's the word? Secured onto the train.
Yeah, let's go with that. That makes sense.
As Sinbad boards the train towards the further end of it, he hears a very satisfying.
Well, at least it
Accidentally
runs.
turns the radio back on.
Please don't. I
Oh,
can only do the healing kiss once per day.
Well, at least I still have less restoration if it becomes necessary.
How do you have lesser restoration?
Because I don't know, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Phoenix Bloodline.
Yes, but
Hinoko.
Hinako doesn't know, particularly. She just knows.
It's just a thing you can do.
Hinoko.
Yes?
I must ask, why the odd question about if you did it?
Oh, I just thought, you know, with you being so incessant on your cleanliness, let's put it like that.
Say that last part again.
With you being so how should I put it? In incessant on your cleanliness, obsessive,
Insistent is a good word.
insistent on your cleanliness. I wasn't sure if that much was too much for you or not.
I mean, I have soap. Just in case.
So you are going to clean that kiss off your head then?
Sinbad pauses.
There is a washroom with a mirror.
I swear to God, if I walk in and see that mirror, and Sinbad has a lipstick kiss on his forehead.
I mean, it's Leona we're talking about. She's probably got a lot of
No.
makeup.
Sinbad's gonna look at Leona. Does Leona have any lipstick on?
Uh, probably, yeah.
No, she,
Like a little bit, a modest amount.
All right. Then yeah, Sinbad will just probably rub through his fur, just see a bit of red on his fingers. He's like, right. And will discreetly head to the washroom so then Leona doesn't get offended.
Uh,
Leona, what color's your lipstick?
Leonis, sort of a
Number 2, coral blue
pinkish color.
semi-gloss.
Semi-gloss pinkish color, I guess.
I'm sneaking into the washroom.
Yeah. Leona is not going to notice that. It is actually impossible for her to.
Oh my goodness, there's a rat on board. No. You could slip into one of the lavatories without too much trouble.
Yeah. Sinbad will just give it a quick wash and just kind of like stare at where it was on his head,
I actually failed to
kind of like
notice.
thinking to himself before exiting out.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
Leona will. Leona will be uh just uh making sure everything's ready and packed up on the train before we all get going. Before taking her seat.
Leona, you run through your mental checklist. You have your bags. You have Norvin's bags. You have Hinako's bags. Sinbad's bags. You have Sinbad's motorcycle, of course. Hinako's wonderful bag of holding. You have Norvin's weapons and armory. Wait, where's Leona?
Leona blinks for a moment and looks down at herself. Like, no, I'm right here.
What do you mean
Whew.
Leona has my weapons?
No, she's just going over everyone's bags, making sure everyone's there.
Going over
She
Sinbad's
will.
bag, it suddenly moves. Finally noticing Sinbad.
Leona looks in. What are you doing in your bag, Sinbad? We have passenger seats, you know. That's. You don't have to sleep in your bag.
I'm not going to sleep in my bag. There's no air in it. It's just on my back.
Oh, I was under the impression that Sinbad was in the bag.
No,
Sinbad.
it's
My,
just the bag like she's looking at the bag and then just like the bag started moving down the hallway.
Gold,
and
Gold, I love you, but you did it again. Sinbad.
God
Sinbad.
damn it!
Yes, Sinbad. Yes, the ultimate thing. Just Sinbad's head poking out of his bag. Sinbad.
Hop, 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 hop.
Anyway, yeah, Leona will with Sinbad back to the passenger section and have a seat.
Sinbad.
Then we all just see Hinoko's bag going.
Leona slowly turns.
A distorted figure, pixelated, with the word with disembodied word spoilers written above it, just slowly rises out of the bag. You hear it say "soon" in a distorted voice, and it slides back down.
Okay.
Okay.
-3 on stealth there.
That's what happens.
What?
You roll a -3 on.
Detect
Otherworldly
evil?
entities reveal themselves.
Detect evil.
The light, the light, Norvin, the lights go dim again, and you hear, and the conductor walks up next to you. The lights are going dark until we depart. Do you have your tickets?
Yes.
Yep. Leona will hand over her ticket.
Clippity, 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 clippity.
Sinbad's gonna blink a couple times before the conductor gets to him. Does Sinbad have a ticket? Because Sinbad
Yeah,
wasn't originally part of this.
Leona would have gotten him a ticket.
Okay.
Get you Steven's ticket.
It's safe to assume this happened off screen.
It's Steven's ticket.
Yes, of course, it's Simmons' ticket. So the conductor will punch it. Clippity, 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 clippity. Here you go, madam.
That is the second time today.
And now for you Mexicans soon. Oh, where'd your bag go?
Man,
God damn it.
Why is your bag rolling stealth?
don't know. Because someone was looking at bags. That was my joke was supposed to be, but
I am fine making the most of this at some point.
Alright. But Sinbad's gonna find a seat. Roll a dice and see which one he sits next to. Hinoko. He sits next to Hinoko.
Alrighty.
Hinako, there is a squeaker next to you.
Squeak.
That is all.
So yeah, we go on the train ride, and I don't know, we just maybe casually chat about Kelimbao and such while we're riding.
This is probably Sinbad's first time on a train, so he's gonna probably just be staring out the window.
Okay. Just staring out the window. Are there any particular topics of conversation that might come up between people who have been in the Underdark and people who haven't been in the Underdark?
Uh,
I'm asking. I'm asking because something's going to happen here.
I'm okay with this.
I've got nothing.
Leona will
Sinbad
comment that
actually.
that so far this train ride's been relatively peaceful. On the ride into the Underdark, there was actually an attempted hijacking.
Sinbad's gonna just raise his eyebrow to use both of his eyes to look at the landscape, then just suddenly turn, showing both his what is it called when eyes are two different appearances?
Heterochromia.
Heterochromia. Yes, just revealing his heterochromia and a really gnarly looking right eye.
Ooh. Leona,
Be more specific, please.
It's gnarly, radical, scrumpadoocious. I'm going away now.
80s cartoon.
No, not that kind of gnarly.
Whoa!
I was more thinking like Bam Pow, like you would get in like a Batman cartoon, where it's like really colorful.
The skin around the eye is sort of malformed. There's no fur growing around it, and the eye itself, instead of being just the red eye, the red like rat eye of his left eye, it's red, but it's got an orange pupil.
Don't know if that's heterochromia. That might be something else.
Well, it's two different eyes.
Heterochromia definitionally is the condition where your eyes are different shades from one another.
So this is
Kind of.
technically heterochromia, right?
Advanced heterochromia.
Advanced.
Advanced.
Yeah.
This
What
isn't
was
just
that
normal.
about?
This isn't just normal heterochromia, Patrick.
It is advanced heterochromia.
Leona would nod, trying not to stare at his what she presumes to be an old injury. Yes, there was apparently a band of the, well, outlaws attempted to hijack the train and send it to a different location.
Oh, yes, that time where you got captured and we ran in and defended ourselves?
Leona blushes and looks aside. Um,
It's a good thing Norfin is a good shot. And a steady aim. Isn't that right, Norfin?
I think only about half of that sentence came through.
Leona complained, saying she wasn't captured.
I'm pretty
Okay, that
sure
was
you
kind
had
of
a weapon pointed at your head.
you were captured.
Leona pouts.
So Simba will get an evil grin. Damsel.
Oh, quiet you.
Dancer in distress got a gunshot at her. Hey, Norfin?
That is what happened.
You should have seen it. It was glorious.
Now I wish
Oh,
I had
and
met you all sooner.
oh, by the way, you probably don't want to be looking out of the window when
Damn
we
it.
pass into the uplands. Uh,
Why?
That
uh,
Sinbad,
Guess
are you
we've
looking out
been
the
in
window?
the dark for a
Hold
while.
on, hold on a minute. Sinbad, are you looking out the window right now?
Sinbad will turn as like Leona says that.
Give me. May I have a fort save, please?
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Blinded
It
by
it is
the
it is the it is mid morning as you exit the border of the Underdark Emirates and arrive towards Cullingbao. It is normally a nice, peaceful, tranquil morning to those above the surface. It is pristine as the sun
Oh,
gleams
light
off some of the
adjustment.
snow above above the volcano and the forests and the cityscape before you is normally what you would like to say, except you have been under the underground for about a week or so, Sinbad, and you aren't ready for "Oh come all ye faithful."
Praise the sun!
Sinbad just cover his eyes.
Leo. Leona shields her eyes a little bit as well, wincing. Yeah,
Joyful
that.
and triumphant.
Mm. You all right, Sinbad?
Sinbad is mainly covering his left eye. Red, would you say the right eye would probably recover a little bit quicker?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he's mainly covering his left eye, his right eye already blinking as he just adjusts to the light.
Mhm.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is. It's a little bright.
Yeah, I've felt that before after spending a couple of weeks down in that volcano.
Sinbad,
Down in a
oh wait, no, that's a different spell, different character. My bad.
down
Were
in a
you
volcano.
were you about to cast a spell from a different game?
Yes, I was going to cast the spell that pretty much gives me shades.
Oh, you.
Bold knows the one.
Yeah, I know the one your sorcerer has.
Bang. Sinbad would just wriggle about before finding his seat again.
I apo- I apologize. Time for characters. Hinako said something about a volcano.
Yeah, Leona will turn. What did you say about a volcano?
I've been spending a couple of weeks down in a volcano for training purposes.
For training purposes.
Yep.
What sort of training do you undertake in a volcano?
Um, magic?
Uh, Leona, roll knowledge arcana if you have it.
I do not.
That baffles you.
Yeah, Leona just cocks her head confused. Who were you learning from?
What?
Like a fire elemental or something?
I want
No,
to
no,
ask,
no.
would knowledge dungeoneering be allowed?
It would, but the information you get would be tangential.
I have no idea what that word means.
It is less useful.
Oh, well. Then yeah.
You could try. You could try if you want to, but the stuff you recall may or may not be relevant to the conversation.
22. Oh, that's so close.
Well, you know, fire is a very popular element among sorcerers and wizards, and it's not bonkers to have one of them yeeted down a geothermal vent to try and finesse their training. That's about that's about
Oh,
that's about where it stops, though. You can list off about 10 monsters that might actually be interesting to study.
My big sister Yuki wasn't particularly wasn't able to help me down there. She couldn't stand the heat, but for some reason I could, and well, she basically just said, "Okay, go train down there. Go figure out purple." Basically, something like that.
Leona scratches her head a little bit.
Well, that was mostly physical training, really. Though I did also
Yes,
pick up some, I don't know what to call it, feelings or something. Like the magic just kind of flowed into my head as I was down there.
Leona nods. I'm familiar with the concept.
my shirt.
To those
Sorry.
possibly versed in magical happenings, you'll know that Hinako is doing her best to describe a spontaneous caster.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Sorcerer as opposed to wizard.
Yeah, Sinbad's magic
Oh,
is more based. Sinbad's magic is more based on wizardry, so he wouldn't be familiar with it.
I,
To describe to describe the difference, prepared casters like wizards and clerics decide pick and choose what spells they want to cast ahead of time before they go out on an adventure. Meanwhile, sorcerers just have a restricted list of spells that they know and they can just draw off them at whim.
hmm.
I big sister Yuki did say that my style is a bit different from normal. Most mages, like myself, usually carry a book for their magic.
Leona nods. Well,
I
I mean, it's not that dissimilar from my particular oracular magic.
did you just say oracular?
Oracular. I am an oracle.
Yes,
That's
but
that not been mentioned?
somehow that just feels odd to me, out of character.
That is
Or,
what it is called.
oracular, oral. Hmm.
Oh.
Leona gives
Might just be me.
Hinako.
Out of
Now that you
character.
say it, now that you say it, I get what what you mean. But Leona will just nod and say yes.
Um,
But yeah, it's been a couple of weeks down there. Or like, how long has it been? Mm,
Sorry.
going through my
Mind you.
background here, and don't mind me.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. Either way, it's nice to have a natural light again, even if it is a little blinding at first.
Sinbad's eyes are just squinting out into the snow. It's
Is it
beautiful, but it
snowing?
burns. I believe Red said there was snow. Like, it's not snowing, but there's just snow.
Yes,
Uh,
off to the west above the tree line, a few thousand meters above sea level, you see a beautiful mountain standing opposite against the sun. Who has knowledge geography?
Nope.
nope,
Nobody.
none of us. Not a single solitary one.
Okay, then generics feel it is because
Leona has history, if anything historical has happened there.
no, this is just about the geographic feature. That said, I guess this is a pretty prominent part of Kalimbar to the point where it makes sense you would know just a tiny bit about it, like like the same way we all know about Pompeii.
Hmm.
So that mountain, quote unquote mountain, is Mount Mugello, Mugello. It is a mountain, but it is also a highly dormant volcano. It's been that way for about the past century or so, and the trek is a few miles south of that.
It's not through the
Oh.
volcano.
It is not. It is not through the volcano. For God's sake, have some safety standards.
Well, they have guardrails.
Wild. Do not race motorbikes through the volcano. This ain't fucking Mario Kart.
But it sounds fun.
Do not yeet us into the volcano.
But it sounds fun.
Yeetus deletus.
That is what will happen to you if you try and race through the volcano.
This is a good idea, right?
No.
You may you may race near the base of the volcano. The only reason the Underdark did the fun thing with its circuit, where it goes out and through and back out into the overworld a tiny bit, was because they raced at night and nobody wants to get flashbanged 62 times over 2 hours.
The best track hazards.
Alright. So how long is this ride going to take?
Leona will pull out her little pocket watch and have a look.
With any luck, you'll be coming into station within a couple of hours.
Leona relays this. Only a couple hours. We can sit and enjoy the scenery if we want.
All right, I've been in a volcano for 2 years. Not continuously.
I was going to say, 2 years. How are you alive? Even if the fire doesn't burn and magma doesn't set your fur on fire, then what do you eat down there? Rocks?
It was mostly for meditation down there.
I see.
I come out every now and then for other more physical training and food, of course.
Of course. What about you, Sinbad? Did you ever go through any particularly interesting training?
Simba eyes just kind of glance over to you. Uh, yes, I've had my fair share of training. It's how I've learned how to use this, and Simba will pull out the long rifle.
Like, just I assume just like the hilt out of his bag.
Yeah.
Leona nods. I
Hmm.
see. I s-
Honestly, I've most of my training is sort of self-taught, so except for the gun.
Leona nods. Was that forgive me if I'm prying or anything, but was that from your king?
The gun?
That I was more meaning the training, but yes, the gun too, I suppose.
Hmm. Simba kind of tells them. Both was yes. Uh, my it's a funny story, but I will make it short. I planned to steal from my king. He saw something in me and made me his guard of sorts.
Leona
Like
Leona
it.
raises an eyebrow. Interesting.
I don't know what exactly he saw in me, but I mean, well, for the latter part of my life, he, in a sense, trained me.
Interesting. Oh, well, you must have found you could be of great use for him and his kingdom.
Yes, that's what I like to think. His eyes will just kind of go back to looking outside.
Leona nods, looking off outside at the scenery as well.
I saw Hinoko typing something.
Yes, I was working with Hinako on something. What was the prompt again?
I don't think there was one.
Gold said he was doing something.
I Leona just like kind of asked Sinbad about his any training he had that was interesting, and to that, Leona is just kind of looking out the window with Sinbad at the moment now.
Submotor. Norvin. Norvin.
Yes.
Where did you learn how to use the gun?
The Order of Saint Aristil has been producing marksmen for longer than guns have existed.
Oh,
As I recall,
what
the
is it?
symbol of your patron saint is a bow, yes?
Correct.
Do you think that should probably be changed to a more kind of gestures towards the gun in Norvin's hip, modern symbol?
It's tradition, and the saint wielded a bow, not a gun.
Hmm.
Leona nods. I suppose that whole tradition thing would be why I bother to learn fencing. And she points to the sword of office on her hilt, on her belt. I can understand that.
Hmm. I don't think I keep up with traditions that much.
Mm,
Would you think there's a dungeon in the volcano? Random question.
Leona,
Define dungeon.
Well, from what I could recall, the people of Columbus and the rich people of Columbus and people into a dungeon, and that's what I recalled about some guy with his motorcycle and a truck.
Leona
Is,
nods. Yes,
is that why you
at
buy
least
the
40
buy the
levels.
motorcycle?
No, I bought the motorcycle for the sake of traveling.
Oh,
Albeit, I will be honest, I have never driven one before.
Practice may be
I'm s-
important.
I'm fairly certain you can find an instructor in Kalimbao to teach you some of the basics.
Shouldn't be too difficult. It'll be like running across the rooftops, but on the ground.
Leona would nod.
Hmm.
I feel like
Sure.
that's not exactly how it's going to be, but
No,
anyway.
let's go with that.
If there's a
Well,
way
I
into the
it's
mean,
just
volcano, I feel like I
exciting.
should go and
Could
meditate there
fall
for a
and
while.
stumble at any moment and possibly highly injure yourself.
if you go and do that, I'll be around to try and patch you up a little, I suppose.
Sinbad, you know what that means.
More kisses.
No, just Leona. No, just the. Not all of my healing magic works by kissing people.
Sinbad raises an eyebrow.
Whatever conversation was in the car immediately stops.
What for?
Are people going to start asking for kisses because they need healing?
I understand.
Sinbad's trying not to
I
laugh.
wasn't. Leona shakes her head. Look, it's just that one ability of mine. It's not even like it's not traditional healing. It restores. It's more of a restoration.
You hear somebody on the other end of the car call out. Does it heal emotional damage?
Leona
Emotional
ignores.
damage?
Leona ignores them and just sighs.
How could this happen to me?
Uh, either way, like I said, I am an oracle, and most that's more of a the kiss thing is more of a byproduct of my celestial heritage.
Uh, Sinbad, if that story sounds a bit too incredulous to be true, roll sense motive.
I feel
Emotional damage.
I feel like there's a better joke here somewhere, but I can't think of it.
Sense motive. 11.
Right.
I'm sorry, I was only half paying attention to what Leona was saying. Something about the kiss, I think.
And she's,
She's
and,
more or
and,
less.
and she's trying to explain how it works, and
Emotional.
and Sinbad's just nodding along like, yep, mm-hmm.
God damn it. I want to have Sinbad say something, but
Say it.
I won't
Say
shoot
it.
for it.
I don't get
Fire in,
any fucking judgment.
fire in the hole.
Do it.
Well, if you have things to say to Sinbad, Sinbad is all ears.
Leona blushes and like ah, it's not like that. It's he pouts a little bit and looks back out the window. It's healing magic.
And
I bet it is.
I hate you.
Sorry.
Do it.
Do what? What is it in the context of this situation?
You see
Murder.
you see you see a weird 120-something-year-old in a black cape get wheeled past you.
Alrighty then. That's weird.
Yeah, must be seen. Must be up. He's probably one of the rich
Wizards.
business types.
Yeah.
Wizard. Yes, I was about to say he looks like a wizard. He's wearing the. He's got the cape and the hood and everything.
As he goes towards the other car and the door closes, you hear him say, "Fancy."
Might be one of the rich business types here in Kalimbao too. I mean, I imagine you would get good money being a wizard.
I mean, the Emperor probably had to do at least some talking to, like, important, fancy people.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't that the entire plot of the prequel trilogy?
Something
I meant
something
while
tri-
he's the Emperor.
Oh,
He's not
some,
the Emperor
fair.
at that point.
something trade
Any-
embargoes.
Anyways, Sheev aside, Leona, like, no, it's not. It is an ability of mine because of my celestial blood. It's not like a spell or something that I learned. Where you can
So
get
you
any
have a
ideas.
compulsion to do it.
No, not
Wheeze!
not a, no. It's I am. If I kiss you, Sinbad, it's entirely out of my own free will.
Mm-hmm.
Sinbad raises both his eyebrows with a smile.
Li-
Wait, hold on. No.
Brad,
Hold on. Wait,
DM.
I've got something for this.
Flinger, where the fuck is that gif? You need to find it now.
Brad, DM.
I'm looking for it. Uh,
Brad,
nope, that's too slow. This one.
I can't do this. You have to. You have to, Red.
Giggity.
Red has to do what?
You have to.
What does Red have to do? What must be done?
You can restore me with your celestial blood.
Does Norfin say this or no?
I can't because I'm playing Norwin. Also, my microphone is attached to my head, so I can't run across the room and shout it.
Leona's face has gotten progressively redder as this conversation has progressed, and
She's done this to herself.
I know that's the best part. Just about it. I've got healing magic. Okay, that's what I was trying. I was offering if you get hurt to heal you.
You're, you're saying. Oh, I don't want to say it. I'm going to say it either way.
Say it.
If I get hurt, you'll kiss the boob.
What? Sorry, say that again. I didn't catch that.
So if I get hurt, you'll. Oh God, I don't fucking say it. It's so fucking childish.
Do it.
Kiss the boo boo.
Yes, that. If I get hurt, you'll kiss the boo boo.
That's not how it works in bad.
How you been saying it works?
No. Forget about it, okay?
Hmm. Nah.
It's
Ah,
funnier not to.
Jesus Christ.
all right, Leona's been embarrassed enough. Do we arrive in Kellenbow?
No.
Got him.
No. Her
I have to
humiliation
go for
must
a few
continue.
minutes. The scene continues.
The answer to do we arrive in Kalimbo hinges solely on how many more times you plan on having Leona put her foot in her mouth.
All right, let's see if I can't do it once more.
Like I'm leaving for a few minutes, so the scene has to continue. You can't start another
Okay.
one.
My
Sin-
ability
Sinbad will.
to
Hmm.
Leona tries to explain. My I don't heal physical injuries with my with the kiss, okay?
It is the one of the soul that you heal.
Oh
No,
no!
it's
Someone help me! I have a hangnail.
ah, no, it's fatigue, exhaustion.
Oh,
Emotional damage.
No, not that either, Hinoko.
You heal the weary soul.
Mm, I suppose you could phrase it like that.
this is amazing.
Sin- Sinbad's going to kind of like elbow Hinoko, just ask her, has she ever been this red before?
Maybe when she found out that she was a cat person? Nah, think she wasn't that red either.
I am not a
That
cat person. I
I want to hear
have
more about that.
You just have a particular like for cardboard boxes.
mm, I am an Asimar. Well, your celestial heritage is that of a Leonal Agathion.
Haha, haha, Asimar. Haha, ow!
Hold on, I need to look something up real quick. The effects, blah blah blah. Color clean sound. Yeah.
Emo
Okay, so I can't create a smell, but I can. Sinbad's gonna cup his hands together, say like a magical word or so, casting Rude yarn
Prestidigitation.
ball.
You magic's off a fucking yarn ball.
Yep, it's like a 1 inch big yarn ball.
And it bounces on the table between you.
Just flick it towards her.
A promenade
And
through Horizon. You have managed to, without balls,
I seem to have some connectivity issues. I'm not
Red.
hearing red.
yeah, on the fritz there.
Yeah.
Everybody's cutting
Oh
out now.
no. Oh, is it? Oh, it keeps going between red and green.
Your internet?
Yeah,
Mine was on the fritz there too.
but what I was saying is red cut out at some point.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's what happened. I thought it was
Leona,
my
everybody
internet.
cut out.
Yep.
freaking Discord. Leon, uh, Leona, you're offended. You walked by a Yarn Balls Plus, Cardboard Boxes R Us, and We Have Catnip here, all in one city block while you were in Horizon.
Yes, this did happen. I remember it.
So you're on. So honestly, you feel slightly insulted. Sinbad's gonna need to work a little bit harder than this.
You know, she's like, she like holds up her chin. Don't make me laugh, Sinbad. And that yarn. First off, I'm not going to pounce on a yarn ball like some common feline. Second off, that's a pathetic little yarn ball, barely even the size of a child's toy.
Sorry, what's happening now?
Sinbad used prestidigitation to create a yarn ball and is taunting Leona with it.
Okay. Carry on.
And Leona just apparently made the burner of calling Sinbad's balls tiny.
I imagine when Sinbad just tries to catch Leona's attention with it, the ball just rolls past Leona, rolls past Norvin off the edge.
Yeah, Leona has like her arms crossed, her chin up, going,
Alright. I'll find something.
Meanwhile, Hinako just casually carving a piece of wood. Not my
making
not my best work. It's a bit too
is she
shaky on
making a
train.
cat? Is
I
she
have a book
making
or
a
something.
cat toy? You have a what or something?
Like a book.
Okay,
No, just spending time.
right.
Casual time.
Leona sighs, and yeah, she will
It might turn out to be a cat toy now that you mention it.
I think I have some string.
It's just not quality because my carpentry roll was low.
You say you say that it's not
Pretty
10,
average.
10 is a very passable score. What are you making?
10 is exactly average.
I wasn't particularly having anything in mind as I was making it. Just kind of started carving at a piece of wood.
Before
Sinbad,
it, the train slows down as it approaches the final curves into Rivaro Station, and Hinako presents her latest handiwork, a nice, cute, solid little miniature mouse with a string tail.
Leona narrows her eyes at Hinako. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Nope. I was just mindlessly carving, and I guess rat folks got in my head. Mice and all that.
I'm
Oh wait,
flattered.
you might be able to consider this a cat toy? Possibly.
Sinbad will excuse himself to head to the washroom. And
All right. All right.
what do I need to roll?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Let's go. Ha.
Leona literally cannot notice that. Where do you put the bell?
So
Somewhere
close.
behind her.
Around her neck.
I was putting it like to the end of her dress.
All right. All right. Yeah. No. For Bell, I think she'll wear her original green mare and half dress. It's been a while since she's had that on, so
Oh wait, you
and it's
couldn't make it either.
and it's fancy. Uh,
The train pulls into the station with a creak, and the doors open as the conductor regally announces that the party has arrived in Rivaro.
alrighty. Excellent. Finally. And Leona will stand up and
Ding
go to
ding ding ding
exit
ding
the
ding ding
train.
ding 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 ding.
Leona, Leona turns, looking confused. Hmm? Do you want me to make a will save or something, Red?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Leona stops, looks around a little confused, and steps forward, like,
Ding 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 ding
ready
ding
to.
ding 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 ding.
Leona stops again, looking confused now, trying to figure out.
Norman and Hinako, you're starting to get a little worried about Leona.
It's fine.
Scratch. Oh, it's like of a frequency only a cat could hear. I getcha.
Or my ears probably flick at it too.
Yeah. Uh,
I
Leona
mean, I am a
notices
fox.
Leona notices the flick of Sinbad's ears. Sinbad, did you hear that too?
Hear what?
Mm, the ringing?
I don't hear anything. And Sinbad will walk past.
Leona will shake her head and continue on. Her
Ding
ears
ding 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 ding
flicking
ding
as the
ding ding.
ringing continues.
We're getting off the train.
Yep, we're getting off the train.
Hinako steps off. Norman hops off. Sinbad has to take a slightly more miniature set of stairs, and then
Well, I'm going.
and then Leona hops out. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Mhm. Leona is
Sinbad's gonna go
looking
retrieve
around.
his bike.
Is what?
He's gonna retrieve his bike.
Ah, yes. Leona is looking around for anyone ringing like a bell or something.
She doesn't see anybody.
Scratching her head, confused. She will wait for the rest for Sinbad to get his bike off the train. Maybe go and help him a little bit. And
Sinbad will just notice Leona approaching. Ah, hello.
thought you might want some assistance with the bike.
I'd appreciate it.
Are you firing it up
Mm,
or?
Just
Yes, but I'm gonna before firing up. Is there like a switch or a knob to make sure like that says audio off?
You do see a radio button.
Is it in the off position or on position?
It is a button, and it's hard to tell when the keys aren't in the ignition because well that's what starts the battery.
Sinbad will turn it on with his thumb on the button.
The bike. The bike goes vroom, and the radio starts just cycling through every single station available. It's mostly static.
No, Sinbad will turn the radio off. In that moment. Nope. Yes. Right. Sinbad will just slowly drive it off. Catch up with the rest of the party.
So we've got rooms at the what hotel do we have rooms at?
The hotel.
The
It's the hotel. There's only one of them.
The Miragio.
the Miragio Hotel.
No credit for figuring out where I got that name from.
Anyway, yeah. How busy are the streets of Kalimbao?
You know those old school Italian towns, right? With like the buildings everywhere. The roads are maybe like 2 feet wide, and everybody's shouting at each other from the windows.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's pretty much it. Sinbad, you put your bike down towards one of the cobblestone streets, and as you presumably try to turn right towards the fastest road towards the hotel, you see this borderline alleyway with a bunch of carts and people leaning out their homes, going, "Hey yo, hey yo, hey hey yo, hey yo!"
Some of my ears twitch in annoyance. Right. Simba will try and find a way to get his bike through this alleyway.
Mamma
If
mia,
that's where he needs to go.
Mamma mia, parmigiana, pizza spaghetti! I stick my head out of the window.
What the fuck?
Red's just yelling Italian-sounding words.
Fettuccine.
It's cheese!
Leona scratches her head a little bit. Marvin, do you have a map, perhaps?
Do I know where we're going?
Olive Garden.
That's not an answer.
Why do I do this to myself?
Sinbad would just try and make his way down the alleyway. Do I need to make a check or something?
I have knowledge local.
Knowledge local, yeah.
Ouch, local? Can I
You.
make a oh, where is it? I just saw it earlier. Can I make an escape artist check?
To fit through the bloody friggin' alley. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Perfect.
Well, I know more than the average person about this place.
Before you hear Sinbad's bike go vroom, and everyone goes wah, and the road clears right up.
Leona
Great.
will
Oh, that
follow
works.
along behind Sinbad.
Do I
Ding ding ding
perceive
ding ding ding
any
ding.
guard-like
That's the wrong way.
figures?
We're going the other way.
We're going the wrong way.
Actually, hey, what? Hey, where are you guys are looking?
We're heading to the Miragio Hotel.
Oh, you're making the wrong turn. It's 2 miles down that way.
All right. Leona looks in the direction
Miles?
he's pointing.
We're gonna be walking miles.
It's a good exercise.
It certainly is.
I take it that
But only two?
Sinbad's bike is sized for small creatures, yes?
Sinbad has a booster seat.
How
I
No, it's small size. The gnome sold it.
yeah.
am I
And,
able to
and
turn
then in that case, please allow me to correct the bike model. It's not a Y26. It is a Y26M.
26M? No, that's not one note. This is one note.
M
Yeah.
stands for medium because the people who make it are small sized creatures,
Shut up,
and
Wild.
small is the normal size for them.
All right, so yeah, Simba will try and turn it around, or at least just backpedal it out.
Excuse me. Sorry, coming through.
Yeah.
All the while, Leona, this incessant dinging noise is constantly biting at you.
Maybe that's like a thing that they do here in Kalimbao. They ring bells to like advertise their wares or something.
Roll perception.
But
Also, Hinako, to answer your question, you do see a few guardsmen here and there trying their best to direct traffic. Whether or not their efforts are of any note is a different matter entirely, but they're trying.
24, high as I can get.
Uh, you do not observe any bells being rung for merchants to try soliciting their goods.
Leona is fucking losing her mind. She shakes her head.
I'm the only one in the party who doesn't hear anything.
Yosu, what are you doing?
Uh, yep. Yosu finishes slurping her soda and just jiggles the straw up and down.
The fucking squeak noise.
Yep. Well, Sinbad will try and find, I suppose, following the rest of the party when they ask for directions towards the Miragio Hotel.
Well, yeah, I was gonna look for guardsmen to ask for directions, but we already got directions just moments ago, so
We got
Mm,
2 miles that way.
2 miles that way.
that's just a light
Leona,
exercise.
Leona looks down at the little motorbike. I don't suppose there's room on there for me, too.
Red, is there room for one more person?
One medium-sized person.
What would need to happen is Leona would need to actually get in the driver's seat, and then Sinbad would either be riding near the back with the bags or sitting on top of Leona.
Okay, what about a small humanoid?
The bat cannot drive a motorcycle.
I said humanoid, not creature. And bats are tiny.
The fucking bat bike.
No, this is gonna be a cat bike.
There aren't any tiny cat humanoids, I'm pretty sure. Leona looks down at
Gold,
the
please.
bike and
Gold, please just tell me what the plan is.
Leona still has alter self available to her. So she's thinking which small humanoid to go with. What do you think? She turns to Sinbad. What do you think? Gnome? Halfling?
Pardon? What earth are you asking me for?
You remember at the uh
All I heard was hub.
remember you heard Leona was saying, what do you think? Gnome, halfling?
I heard that.
And Sinbad asked his question. It was like, you remember at the markets? Back in
That part I didn't hear.
Horizon? Back in Horizon?
Oh, that's right. You can change your shape. Sinbad will squint, kind of like looking at her. Rat. And
Leona,
no, she said humanoid she said humanoid races.
yep, rat folk are
So
humanoid. I can't do a rat. I can do a rat folk, or I can try at least.
Oh no.
Sinbad shrugs.
Why not? I suppose
In
it
his
could
mind,
be.
it will be more amusing to see.
All right. Leona will cast alter self and take the form of a rat folk.
Norvin, you are panged with an existential dread. The rats are multiplying.
And that's why he thought it'd be amusing.
Is it just me, or did I just get a unnerving? Nah, I'm not gonna. Never mind.
What?
Hinico
Oh,
before you
yeah.
is this Hinico before you is this tawny colored rat with a little with a look with a tiny little green dress wrapped around her and some distinctive red orange highlights to her to the top of her head.
Waiting if
I,
Sinbad is
I,
smitten or
I
not.
really have the sudden urge to ring out some things.
Do it.
I'm gonna be over there doing my practices. I, I'm gonna
We're
go
still
look
making our
for.
way to the hotel.
I'll find you later. I'll first I wanna go visit that volcano. I need to do
All
some
right.
meditation.
All right. Say it yourself. Leona's voice has
Right?
become more squeaky sounding.
Twitch, Twitch,
Um,
Twitch.
can Sinbad sense motive on Hinoko?
For any particular reason?
Does the sudden need a break from the party? Just
You could try.
curious. Do 22.
You get the sense that she's dealing with some post-traumatic stress.
Stress disorder.
Oh,
Leona did mention the former member of the party, Fibbin, was a little bit out there.
Just go ahead.
Norman
I'm
is
gonna find
done.
my way to the volcano, asking
Alrighty.
people if necessary.
well then.
For
I
some
suppose hop on.
meditation.
Alright, Ratty Leona will hop on the back of the motorcycle.
Sinbad also check on Norvin, see how he's faring.
He isn't.
Huh?
He's got a 300 yards. He's got a 300-yard stare.
Norvin.
Leona, you get a very strong impression Norvin's not happy with you right now.
Yeah, Leona is actually kind of thinking maybe a rat folk might not have been the best idea,
There are other
considering.
options.
Sinbad kind of cringed. Yeah. And
Well,
I mainly said that as a bit of a joke. I didn't expect this reaction.
There are
well,
other options.
I mean, I suppose this could be useful to know that I can actually do that in the right circumstances. I could see it being useful.
Yes, yes.
Look at this, guys.
Exactly.
But seriously, Sinbad will turn to Norvin. Are you alright? Yeah.
I'll live.
Oh, Leona feels a little guilty.
The
Here she
party dri-
hops.
the party dri- the party drives past a strange looking stand. There are one or two rat folk draped in a yellow covering with slightly more orange polka dots, holding out flyers for roll perception. You three.
Oh my god.
Alrighty. Oh my lord. Holy shit.
Norman
I-
immediately locks on like a heat-seeking missile.
Yeah, Leon. Yeah, Leona's the only one Leona's the only one that doesn't know what they're peddling.
She's a little distracted by how big everything is all of a sudden. She's never
And the
turned
bell
into
sound
a.
still following.
And the bell sound is still fucking there.
Give me one. Give me one
Uh,
moment. I gotta chase cat down my room.
Deserved.
It's sort
Deserved.
uh, one of the ratties holds a one of the ratties holds a flyer out to Norman. Hello, good sir. Have you heard the good news about the congregation of Chit?
Oh, cat.
This is voodoo. She
Oh,
is
Cat.
not a
kitty.
happy kitty.
Oh, cat
Oh
again.
no.
Yay!
Kitty.
Tonight we dance around the flames.
Oh.
Oh,
Kitty.
head.
Kitty.
Alright. That's not being a distraction. Fly!
5.
Fly.
There we go. Okay, sorry. Sinbad sees what now? Or sorry,
Nor
Northern sees what?
hello, Camp Paladin. Have you heard the good news about the congregation of? I'm expecting he's getting cut off.
Not interested.
Oh,
Sinbad see.
that flyer is all about this wonderful new religion that you may or may not have caught wind of recently in the past couple of months. Have you heard the good news about the congregation of cheese?
That's just all that's on the flyer. They're not quite sure how this works.
I'm sorry. What? When you finish the sentence, it just sounds ridiculous. The congregation of cheese.
Yeah, remember
That
that,
that that that's that the name that name catches Leona's attention more than it normally would.
oh, great. Leona says, remember I told you about Fibbin?
The crazy rat. Yes.
Uh, I don't know. I'm not sure if she's crazy or it's something else, but, yeah, I think she
He's
left
crazy.
to start a religion, and I think this is what she started.
Huh. Sinbad will just tuck the flyer into his bag, just like, okay. Thinking to himself, the king will probably want to know about that.
Proselytize everyone.
Thank you. Uh, Please, sir.
Very welcome. Yes, yes.
Sinbad will just ride off his one eye, just like he has to like fully probably turn all his body just to look at the rat. Right, that's interesting. How much longer till the hotel?
Uh, Leona pulls out like a little map as she rides on the back of the motorbike. Still hearing that jingling and looking around confused for it, but
You go right past it.
up you just back there.
Ah, ah. Sinbad turn the bike around, head back towards the hotel.
Hi, Norvin.
I was wondering how long it would take you to notice.
Leona will find a convenient alleyway or just generally unobserved spot to poof back into her normal self. The reservation is for Leona A. Miranda, not uh, Leona
Leona.
Squeak, not Leona Squeak McCheesums.
My favorite thing to order.
Squeak McCheesums.
I don't know. I don't know rat names.
I hope this isn't a character.
Sinbad pointingly staring at her.
Like, I mean, Leona actually, like, okay, you actually, now that I think about it, do rats on these servers just have normal names? Because
It's a
Fibbin and her people have these weird ones.
it's a sort of a mixed bag. Some upper rats choose their names.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mine is actually named off of a patron king of thieves.
Leona nods. I can see why, given how you came to the position you did, you might pick such a name.
It fits quite well.
And Leona will now de-squeakify herself and sorry about the to Norvin. She'll turn and say sorry about the rat thing. I forgot how you and Fibbin
Leona, you're cut off by something pawing at your dress.
Leona turns around. What does she see? Yosu, shouldn't you be with Hinoko?
The Foxo scoots around back towards the backside of your dress and starts playing with it again.
Stop that. It's silk. I want you to tear it.
Ding ding ding.
Can Sinbad
Well,
see what this fox is playing with?
You can take a guess.
Oh yes.
I'm going to see what should she roll to finally put two and two together.
Wisdom.
All right.
Sure.
Like ever gears and
People are cutting out again.
Hello.
Hello?
hello.
Hello.
Wild.
Oh,
I just
welcome
tried.
back, Red.
And yeah. The voice channel was doing wacky stuff. You were saying, Gold.
Saying Norvin and Sinbad can basically see the gears turning in Leona's head as she slowly tries to reach down
Hiccup.
and just to turn a few times to finally grab the offending bell on the
Ding ding
back
ding
of
ding.
her dress, and she will detach it, looking it
Are you
over.
sure it's not just Gold's internet?
How the hell did that get there?
Sinbad will play his best poker face. Shit.
Sense
Leona
motive?
sense motive.
I literally cannot fail this. I have plus 11.
One.
I almost failed.
Ones don't auto fail.
Damn it.
Leona will hand the bell to the little fox and give Sinbad an eye. She doesn't. I don't
What?
think she's actually seen Sinbad pull the bells out of his bag, but she
No.
can't get the feeling that shake the feeling that Sinbad finds this all hilarious. How long were you
Yes.
aware that that was on my dress?
Sinbad opens his mouth, debating whether to answer truthfully or not.
You may flip a coin if you need to.
And it's not sure. 1 2, 1, truthfully, 2, lie. I'm going to lie. I have no idea.
Uh,
Do I need to
Leona
bluff again?
will.
Would you?
Yeah, do.
Boopity boppity boop. Oh, god damn it!
Alright.
I have a +8 to this.
Sure.
Why
I'm
is that the
glad you.
same exact roll?
I hope you
Oh
got
no, it
your
is a 19.
laughs in. I hope you got your laughs in at least. Thank
Sinbad kind
you
of like
for the
shake.
ride. Thank you for the ride, though.
No problem.
Hey, the belladonna! Ha 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 ha! Snap, 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 snap.
Mhm.
Let's just
Some
go in and get our rooms.
some guy just came in from behind Leona, hearing her dinging along the way.
Yeah. Leon sighs. Let's
Where,
just get to our rooms.
where can I park
And
this?
ah,
You don't?
valet parking.
Light parking?
Valet park. They have valet
Oh, valet
parking.
paper. Okay.
Yep. Uh,
Yep. Sinbad will just hand his bike off to a valet and follow the rest of them in.
alrighty. Leona's a little cross about the bell.
And he goes, "What do you mean, no tip?"
Leona will toss him a gold.
Fine. Oh, I was going to toss him a gold.
Oh, please tell me.
Huh?
Leona's
Flip him a gold. Which one?
Yes. I will flip him a coin.
okay. Leona reaches for
Which
her
one?
purse.
Inako had the dead rat one.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I only have gold.
Also, the
Oh,
dead
you're
rat
so
was a
sorry.
copper.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I remember my own plot details.
Alrighty.
All right. Following Leona.
Yep. We'll head into the hotel, and Leona will explain that they're the Marin half with the Marin half team.
Sorry. I feel like there was a prompt for me, but I didn't parse it as a prompt.
Yeah, well, yeah, basically they're with the Marin half team. They've come for their room. What the can we have our room keys?
No.
Can we please have our room keys?
Yes, you may.
Alrighty then.
Leona will sigh and hand out everyone their keys.
Manners are very important. Apparently.
Apparently.
Sinbad will just take his key and I suppose find his room.
Leona has done her best to make sure you guys are all within the same relative block of each other.
All right. Uh,
Leona, you have one extra key on your personage, and it obviously doesn't go to your room.
Is it a Leona will? That's odd. I have an extra key. Um,
Oh dear.
Leona will head over to this empty room, to this extra room. Do you want to check it
Hinako
out with
isn't
me,
here.
Sinbad? Oh right, Sinbad. Bloody hell! I forgot you weren't counting Hinako. Right. Hinako's not here, right? Leona will scratch her head. Uh,
Says,
oh, but,
That was almost
oh,
amazing.
oh wait, I know. Yosu took the bell and ran off. Shit. Leona will look around. Is Yosu in the area, or is she fucked off entirely?
Yours is probably playing around somewhere. Not well, probably outside the door.
Leona
She didn't.
will,
She didn't particularly follow you inside.
I should probably explain what the lobby is like. The Miragio is this very extravagant, light-driven, beautiful, intricate thing on the interior. Because you got to remember, this is Kalimbao. This is one of the most rich places on the planet. And wherever rich people go for entertainment, there is usually some sort of way for them to piss away their money. So you can go. So you hit the concierge, but as you make your way to your room, there's about 3 minutes minimum of slot machines and craps and blackjack and everything and everything else. So the point,
You cut out again.
Leona going back downstairs from her room to find Yosu, and the fox is just wearing a cap and sunglasses and bossing it on the blackjack tables.
Leona will approach Yosu, hand her the keys. This is for Hinako. Make sure it gets to her.
How intelligent is Yosu at this point? Are no familiars gain increased intelligence?
I'm just waiting for Yosu. I'm just waiting for Yosu to take a drink and be like, "Yeah, bitch, whatever."
Yoshi does not bluff well.
Wasn't it blackjack? You don't bluff in blackjack.
You don't. You don't bluff in blackjack.
She's bluffing at being humanoid?
Madam,
wait a minute, this isn't a person.
If they're intelligent,
Madam, are you sure Madam, are you absolutely certain you're a kitsune and not just a fox?
what is the intelligence of this fox?
9.
Oh well, that's all. Oh well, that settles that.
9 intelligence. So, yeah.
The average orc is less intelligent than her.
Speaking of which, didn't that upgrade at some point? I feel like
More
Anyway,
familiar is supposed to
intelligent
upgrade.
than Thibin.
No, Thivin was highly intelligent, just very low wisdom.
More intelligent than Thibin.
You're sticking with that?
I argue that Thibin's stats are wrong.
There.
Your stats are wrong.
Anyway, Leona will return to the rest of the group. I handed it off to her familiar. Hopefully that should take care of things.
It's probably fine.
Sinbad will settle into his room, looking around it, making plans.
Cut to Yosu betting the key at blackjack.
No.
I don't know if Yoshi's a gambler. Leon actually did want to talk with Sinbad about diplomatic stuffs. So once she's settled in, she would knock on the door to his room.
One
Hello,
moment.
Sinbad.
1 second. I'm chewing on a Dorito.
Oh,
Ah, ah,
Sinbad found the in-room minibar.
yes. Yes. Oh,
Of course, twice as expensive as just going down to grab the food.
yeah. Sinbad will open the door. He's in more casual wear. Um, he's still got his barbed vest on, but not the mithril armor.
all right. We'll nod. I wanted to talk with you. You more or less report directly to your king, do you not?
I do, but it's been a while since I have made my report.
Well, among my duties as managing the Marinhof team for the showcase, I've also been charged with various diplomatic efforts on behalf of Marinhof. Uh, and one of the things that my country is particularly interested in is expanding our technology base.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
and
from what I've seen here, this place is a bit more technological than back home.
yeah, well, yes, but well, Marinov is significantly less advanced technologically. The motor car that you've seen racing in the showcase is the first one we've produced in our own nation.
Hmm.
As of
Sinbad was
such, you were saying that your nation of Chitterholm, I believe you said,
yes,
uh, specializes in manufacturing and mining.
yes.
What's your
They
what's your food production like?
uh well, a bit omnivorous. We grow crops, we hunt, but when we because of the I suppose the ecosystem around in the mountains, we kind of become insectivores.
I see. Well, one of Marinhoff's main trade assets is our farms. We're a bit of a bread box nation.
Bread box.
Have you not have bread?
I've had bread. I just don't know what you mean by bread box.
As in, it's a large producer of various foodstuffs, which we export
Uh,
to other nations.
okay. So, oh, I see now.
Leona nods. I understand that your duties likely aren't negotiating trade arrangements, but uh, I was hoping that contact could be made with your nation about the potential for an exchange of sorts, opening some trade routes between Marenhof and Chitterhall.
Sunbow was scratch his chin. Well, how many other people have you heard talk about Chitterhome?
No one besides yourself. I wasn't honestly even aware there was an Uplander rat. nation.
Yes, not many other people are. So that kind of brings up the issue on why I've not been able to report in. I have no way to send mail.
Ah,
I can't
oh,
simply just say go north for 3 months to some random courier.
you give me a location? I can make a letter. I can make a report back to my father, and well, he is the first lord. It's within his capacity to send a messenger to a new kingdom, especially one that has the potential for trading opportunities.
Red, have I been under like any special assignment on not to give our position away? Or Chitterholm's position? I am not picking it up.
I guess I didn't understand the question.
Uh, has Sinbad been told like not to give Chitterholm's position away or anything like that?
Is the location of Chitterholm a
No, 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 no. I know.
state secret?
No, 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 no. I know. I know. I know what the question is. I just wasn't ready to answer that. Give me a minute.
Sorry.
You and Marinhalf are considered decent allies enough to the point where where the king would say it's fine to.
It's
I
fine to do
guess.
so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that makes
I,
sense. As far Marinhof isn't particularly known for having a strong military, so even if they were hostile, they probably couldn't pose much of a threat.
you got a map?
Oh damn it!
Oh,
I
welcome
s-
back.
What a
Hi.
what a voice call, boys. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Neither do I.
it's been glitchy for me too. Leona procures a map and presents it to
My cursed internet
Sinbad.
has just been transferred over
I,
to other
I've got
people. That's why I'm staying connected
storm.
the entire time.
I've got stormy winds right here. That's probably fucking with my internet.
Amazing.
I don't know
Too many
why
people
it's fucking
chasing a
with.
turkey.
You've been
God damn it.
infected by my curse.
Great. But yeah, Sinbad will mark down the location of Chitterholm.
Leona
Hold it back
will.
and I suppose this would also kind of help me as I could probably as hopefully I can get a courier to send some confidential letters.
Leona will nod. If you once my one I'm confident we can use that to send some letters back to your king.
I want you to know that you cut off at once my and then came back at confidently.
Uh once uh once Leona says once my father has established a line of communication between Marinoff and Chitterhome, I can confidently say that you should be able to send such diplomatic letters to your king.
Thank you.
All right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some reports to write. I hope you enjoy the accommodations. They're not cheap.
I shall enjoy them to my fullest. And then Sinbad will creep back into his room.
Leona will nod and return to hers, penning up a report to her father.
The other two?
Hmm?
The other two have been silent. And I feel like I've been
Yeah.
honking up time.
Well, I'm not with the party right now, so
Yeah.
I have very few actions that I need to take right now.
Norvin is honestly a little bit like a set of animated furniture that follows
Thank you.
Leona around.
Do not pay him any mind.
Eventually, Red is going to forget that I'm with Leona, ambush her, and then I'll just kill it.
That's his plan. That's his
Norvin,
plan.
Nor, nor,
The
nor,
universe will forget that I exist.
Norvin speaks only when spoken to.
eventually Northern stealth is slowly gonna start rising
I'm training my
exponentially.
stealth skill.
He has mastered the art of standing so still that he has become invisible.
To the naked eye.
Eventually he'll just be 100 stealth and nothing can find him ever.
Probably just writing
Passively.
letter or whatever.
Even if he takes a shot and nobody knows where the fuck the shot came from. Even if he's standing right in front of them.
I'm sneaking everywhere, and it'll level my stealth skill to 100 just passively.
Oh God.
It'll make traveling twice as slow though.
Alrighty. Well, I guess Sinbad will just crash in the bed.
Leona is writing up a report to her father all about this Chitterhome and this Rat King and the potential opportunity. Their technology isn't quite as advanced as the Empire, but it's a hell of a lot better than what anything Marinhalf's got. And unlike the Empire, they seem sane and reasonable.
Why, thank you.
That especially is very important.
The last part is very important.
A paper airplane
Seems
beams
so
Leona in the
cool.
back of the head.
Leona will examine this paper aircraft.
Leona, I think I have a good idea of what you're trying to write to me. Please slow down and think about your actions. I am genuinely worried about you. Are you all right? Do you need to come home?
Uh, Signed, Leona's dad. Leona is, but no, yeah, Leona is,
Leona's dad has some arms on him.
yeah.
Okay.
Oop. Sinbad has become homesick. He will take no actions 25% of the time in combat.
Oh, gee, thanks.
No.
What game is that?
Earthbound.
Yep.
Then I'll just go yip.
Yeah.
You said yep. Not yep, yep.
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 You know what's funny? I worked with Jif
Hmm.
today.
You say what again?
Worked for
You did
what?
Jif! It's some kind of cleaning product, apparently.
That's the
See if that fixes it.
part.
Did I just get force disconnected?
Yeah, I did too.
I mean, I disconnected and reconnected.
Something happened.
Fucking Discord being batty.
So hold on, who said what now?
Everyone got disconnected and reconnected.
But
No,
someone was
before
talking before that.
Wisp said something about working for someone, and no one
No, I
heard
said
it properly.
I said I worked with a cleaning product of some kind called, which my boss was calling Jif.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't want to
Okay.
think that's what I heard, but that's what I heard.
That is certainly a name.
that
Yeah,
is
I was
the
also
name the
kind of
whole time.
confused, but
That's
Uh,
where we're ending the session. Good night, everybody.
apparently it's a cleaning product.
I wanted. Oh, that's an unfortunate name.
Good night,
Alrighty.
everybody.
Oh, that's where we're
So
ending it.
I have
I
no
suppose
authority to decide this.
I
what?
just. Mates, can I please have a word?
Sure.
Thank you. Shoosh. I wanted to punctuate the today's session with a small check-in on Hinako, who has decided to find a trail up to the summit of Mount Magello. Uh, are you going? Are you trying to go by yourself? Are you trying to blend in with a crowd at all? What is your plan, Miss Hinako?
Um, I prefer to find some kind of cave, and if I can be alone, that's all the more preferable, because meditation is not particularly done in parties. Unless everybody meditates, but, you know.
Not everybody meditates. You find. Hmm, do you have survival?
You know, survival over there. So, do it the right way.
Okay, and now a perception. Okay, so here's what happens. You try to find a cave by way of trying to track a few animals that maneuver in and about them, and when that doesn't work, you can just look for one, and you manage to do so. It's a bit of a ways up. You have to go about halfway up the summit trail in order to actually find a cave that is to your liking, but you do find one regardless. Do you care to go in it?
I will be careful for any potential dangers within it. Okay. Quietly and carefully.
You are not bothered as you navigate the myriad twists and turns of the cave as you proceed deeper and deeper towards the volcano. You feel the air around you getting warmer and warmer with each passing step.
Ah, feels like home. Oh no, wait. how much colder it is. Feels like back at the training.
The cave leaks out and stops near a small outcrop. A few hundred feet below you, you can hear the soft rumble of of magma and lava as as they collide with each other, coming generating a nice warm orange amber glow beneath you.
Mm-hmm. Ah, well, let's make sure there's no threats in the area.
Perception. The volcano is a suitable biome for a few heat-loving creatures, fire elementals and the like, but they are mostly very tame when left to their own devices. You don't bother them, and they don't bother you.
Now, I'm gonna check out my bag as it seemed to move on its own as we were driving around in the train, passing by the
Your bag
volcano.
seems a, your bag certainly seems a lot more fidgety than normal.
Hmm.
It's almost like it's happy to be here.
Well, so am I, bag, so am I. I will sit down, take a meditative position with the bag in my lap. For a moment, an hour, maybe two, maybe three.
1 year later.
Wild.
So yeah, I meditate. But after a couple hours, I'd probably be like, that lava is still far away. Is there any way closer to the lava?
You could rappel down the rocky outcropping beneath you.
And is it still a safe place to sit and stand and do my things?
You should be able to do so. Do you have rope?
I should do. Let me see here. It should be in my bag, in fact. Do I not carry rope? Seriously? Where me rope? The fuck? Where me rope? Apparently I do not carry rope. The fuck?
Alternatively, you can try rolling climb.
Um, how far does it look?
Like I said, it's a couple hundred feet down, so you'll need to take breaks.
Hmm.
And the lack of rope does make the task a little more daunting.
Well, that's awesome. Let's see. Well, only slightly trained. Oh well. Watch me break a leg.
The first segment of your journey goes pretty well. You feel the heat begin to permeate through your clothes, almost into your very inner being.
Hmm. Right, right.
You still have a ways to go before you can before you can uh, before you can be side by side with the magma proper, if that's what your objective is.
Well, I'll probably not be side to side with it, but uh, probably
As close
like,
as is comfortable.
yeah, well, more comfortable than normal people, because, well, somewhat resistant to fire. But, another climb check?
If you please.
Still decent.
The slope steepens a little bit, and the climb down is a little more slow pace than what you would prefer, but it is still a safe descent regardless. And you are now along the banks of the magma flows of Mount Magello.
Okay, though. Does it still seem safe around here?
Well, it depends on what your definition of safe is. Obviously, not a lot of people would be willing to would be willing to come as close as you are to
Flowing magma.
but you're not afraid of your tail getting burned off, if that's what the question is.
Yeah, mostly other threats that aren't bothered by magma and love the underground.
You see you see a couple fire elementals at play further upstream, but not too much beyond that.
Again, don't bother me. I don't bother them. Right. Well then, I'll take a quick look at the flow, and then I'll sit down again and with the bag in my lap and meditate.
The bag shuffles and squirms as it makes itself comfy in your lap. It almost feels like it's home.
Comfy. I shall probably spend the night here.
The bag, Hinako and her sentient bag enjoy a nice toasty evening in solitude at a place that they can unequivocally and without any sort of objection call their own.
Aside from the fire elementals playing up stream.
Yeah, we don't care about them. Don't ruin the scene. And we will call this a session with those two lovely, warm, toasty characters enjoying a night to themselves for once.
No.
Yay for Kanos.
Huh?
As for what exactly the bag is, well, we'll figure that out.
We shall see.
Eventually.
So, hold on. I need to do something real quick. Turn that off.
Stop recording, right?
So,
Sure.
oh shit, I do need to stop recording.